everybody. Welcome to our very first session of, at the moment, Havoc may reign, up until we get the actual name and title and everything of these wonderful players. But first, welcome to another in a game, where we always have a seat at the table saved for you. You can join us. Tonight is the very first episode of our new campaign that I am currently DMing with these wonderful group of players. Since this is our first game, I'll kind of let them go through and do their handles and everything like that. Their handles are on their nameplates. That way you guys can go follow any of their wonderful content on TikTok or wherever else. But we'll start off in camera order, so that puts our wonderful Majesty Red Queen Hales first.
Hello, hello. I am Hales. I go by Red Queen Hales on all of my socials, and I'm so excited to play. And I've been waiting. I'm waiting. This is my dramatic return to stream campaigns, and I feel extremely blessed to be able to play with all you guys. And I'm so excited to play my very first Warforged and my very first Barbarian.
We are so excited to have her. Next off is a familiar face here at the Dinner in the Game, table. Ray, go right ahead and tell us who you are.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ray, and I am the guy who started the channel and found Ivy, who then found all these amazing people. And it's incredible, and I'm super happy to be here. And I'm putting a fucking timer on Hydrate.
Thank God. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
thank you.
You have to hydrate.
What, you guys
got
don't want to drown? I
This
thought
is
drowning
what
was
you
what we
guys
do on
get.
Fridays.
Thank you. By the gods, we had 3.
Beautiful people on here.
It's-
I see you guys complaining a lot. I don't see you guys drinking. Like, come on.
I drank my 3
drank
times already.
once. I didn't see the others because I'm putting a fucking timer on it. All right, I'm not going to go crazy, though. But I am going to limit that shit right now.
Thank you.
That's
No, oh, for God's sake! Apparently, it's 4.
oh, God.
Glug, glug.
One more.
Oh, God. Oh, come on. 5?
5.
I love it. Tell me you're thirsty without telling me you're thirsty.
Oh, for God's sake! I'm switching to coffee.
We are giving the chat
I can-
disadvantage.
We give me the chat
I just filled this
disadvantage.
thing up. I'm gonna have to refill halfway through.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm halfway done already. Jesus.
Anyways,
Glad
so
I
that's
took the
Ray.
bathroom break.
Ray has imposed disadvantage on you all by proxy by putting a timer on it. Next up, we have the wonderful That One Warlock.
Hello. I am that one Warlock, also known as Tom. I am also making my triumphant return to stream with a wild magic sorcerer. So let chaos reign.
Everyone remain 20 feet away from the wild magic sorcerer at all times.
Do I have counterspell?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know. Do you?
I do. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe.
All right.
I
For
have
now.
For now.
Wait, I was gonna say I have counter
Oh.
spell as well.
I should also mention, I will not be using the traditional wild magic table. Talking with our lovely DM, we have found an extended wild magic table that goes to
Oh.
100.
Yep. So, once again, stay maybe 60 feet outside of that radius.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Cowabunga it is.
Continuing on.
Cowabunga it
is. Jalapeno, will you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Hallie or Jalapeno. I'm gonna be playing my first changeling today, or for this campaign, a changeling Drake Warden. So I'm really excited.
Perfect. And Nate, last but not least.
Hello there. My name is Dyson Autism. I'm that guy on the internet who makes you cry over sad D&D stories, and I go by Dyson Autism, all social media and stuff. I have a book called The Stolen. If you want to buy it, it's on Amazon. But just go in the search, type in Sierra Christensen and Nate Pace and The Stolen. You see me there. And I will be playing a blade singing orc who probably will be tragic. So you just guys got to wait to see on that. So,
Probably will be tragic? Probably.
yes.
Okay, alright.
It's-
We'll push that.
It is tragic. It's my brand. I have to make them cry.
Perfect. Alright, and I will be your wonderful and lovely DM for the entirety of the session. Well, we'll try to remain a benevolent god, depending on what chaos you all may and do on the world. For those of you who don't know, this is more of a mature game due to the nature of that. We are asking anybody if anything is triggering. Your mental health comes first. If you can't watch or you need to step away, please make sure to put yourselves first. We appreciate all of our support and the viewers that are watching, but you guys come first. So if anything is triggering or like this is too much, go ahead, step away. We're not going to take it personally. You guys are more important. So, oh, my volume's a bit low. I will attempt to fix it then. But just so everyone knows. Let's see. Thank you. Since this is our first stream, I appreciate the letting me know.
Yep. Thank you. There's Tech.
Hi, Tech.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Tech.
Hi, Tech. Appreciate you, G.
I don't know why that was on. Thank you. Aha, haha.
Oh.
Is that better?
Oh.
We had tech support. Thank you, offhand, to Jordy, who's our tech support, and my tech support. But
Yeah.
all right, perfect. So we should be good. Anyways, so to get us started, to give a little background on the world that our players are currently residing in, we start off in the obscurity, which is basically the kingdom of Ishgrams, where our players are currently housed, which I'll give all of you guys your spellings and everything else off to one side. You are in the kingdom of Ishgram. You all have ended up in the obscurity, which is a Mordor-esque type of lava-filled hellscape. You all have done something one way or another to end up here, whether maybe that might be crime related, maybe you've been assigned here as a guard, maybe you just fell into some unfortunate circumstances. Either way, all of you are here for a reason. We find ourselves in the Beholder's Eye, tower number 2, which you find located on our map. That is up near the water. So you all are currently, well, 3 of you are currently housed in cells. 2 of you are not. Starting off with our lovely orc boy. Nate, go ahead and describe me a little bit about what your character looks like as we kind of transition from the outside hellscape that is this world to inside a very dark, damp, unforgiving type of tower. You are currently standing with a very familiar character to you, who's explaining the group that you're about to go into. So as we zoom in on you, what do we see?
All right. You see kind of a very light-skinned half-orc. He's kind of got like dusty light brown hair. He's a little pudgy and everything, but he's kind of got like a sword strapped to one side, a spell book strapped to the other. He's got like 2 sets of 2 hoop earrings kind of like on his ears. He has no tusk, which is strange for a half-orc, but his tusks are missing. He has brown eyes, just like kind of like taking in everything. It's just a little bit not the kind of a place that he's used to and stuff. It's just like, all right, so what are we doing here again?
Okay, I'll explain it to you one more time. Since I know that the situation is a little odd.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we house a group of criminals, individuals, people that are dangerous to the public in these towers.
Oh.
Right. You, because of your standing and because of my standing and wanting to give you a job, have decided to put you in this group to kind of keep them out of a little bit of trouble.
This is me we're talking about. You really think I could like get them out of trouble? I mean, have you not seen what happens?
I have a lot of options, and your father and my father kind of pushed the situation, and so here you are.
Okay.
I don't
all
think
right.
this is one you can really say no to.
No. Okay. That's
If
fine.
you want me to transfer you to maybe like a minor prison or
No,
something like
no.
that.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if I transfer, Dad will know, and I'll just give my brother and sister more ammo, and I don't want to deal with that.
Right. So, before this character, that is Nate, is Norza. You see a high elf that stands at 5'9". She is blonde, brown-eyed, wearing heavy and thick armor with a red clothing coming down in front of it. She is carrying on her back a large axe. Look, if this is gonna be too much for you, like, I understand. I tell me now.
No, this is fine. I mean, this is what a knight has to do, and everything has to get down and dirty a little bit. So,
Okay.
hey, yo, let's get that mud on the plate, yo. That's what the knights say, right?
No.
Okay,
Who told
all right,
you
good.
this? Where are you getting this from?
Brother,
She's gonna lightly clap you on the shoulder, just a couple of taps. I feel like he may have been messing with you a little bit.
does that a lot.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm gonna take you to the first cell, and then, you know what, we'll introduce you to the rest of the group that we're gonna put you in with, and then after that you can decide if this is really what you want to do, because I'm gonna be honest, this is not gonna be like an easy task.
Okay.
They're kind of a mess.
Oh. Well, good thing about messes that I can handle it. So,
Okay.
I'm a mess, so, don't get too messy now.
Okay, sure. All right, come on, follow me. And she's going to lead you down one of these dark hallways, past a couple of cells that are currently empty, to the first cell that you come across. In this cell, with their back to you, Tom, will you go ahead and describe what you look like for me?
Go.
Oh, okay. Laying on, if there's a cot,
There is. So
there's
these
is
cells are kind of, for what they are, they're nice enough. Like, they have a cot as well as a small sink and a couple of little things here and there.
okay. So is a about decent height half elf with about lightish gray skin and this shoulder length silvery hair covered in a patchy, dirty, tattered black, almost trench coat cloak looking outfit. And but yeah, he is very much asleep.
On the bars with her. She'll take her large axe off her back, kind of bang on the bars a little bit. Hey, come on, it's up time. You gotta get up.
Fucking, what I tell you, just
All you
just
normally do is sleep. Come on, there's somebody here to
This-
see you.
bloody bed is
Do not make me
comfortable
come
than
in
one
there.
I had.
You do not want me to come in there.
Eh,
So you are familiar
Fucking-
with this guard. You understand that this is the head guard. This is your warden. This is Erkis. Erkis is Stall.
Fucking, you're not fun.
Come on, up.
Alright, so he stands up, and one of the first things you would notice about him is the asymmetry of his face. He's heterochromia. One eye, the right eye is a bright lavender, and the left eye is a deep verdant green. And under the purple eye is a tattoo of just the Roman numeral 13. And he's a bit lanky and kind of skinny. And as he gets up and puts on his cloak, you see his arms. He's covered in scars and just like he has these little earrings that dangling made of feathers and leaves and twigs. He just walks up to the bars. Fucking you're big.
Be nice.
See-
Be nice.
I'm always nice. What do you
Do
fucking
you not
mean?
make me come in there? I've already told you once.
I'm nice.
I didn't ask.
I'm always nice. How you fucking doing? Name's Morgan.
Hello. I'm Norza. Pleased to meet you. Norza's gonna
Norza.
offers his hand to shake
It-
between the bars.
He'll just eagerly take it. Norza, that's a fucking brilliant name. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I understand that we are going to be working together.
All right, right on. Let's. So, do I get to go outside for playtime now?
You get to go outside for playtime now.
Fucking mint.
But
Well-
Ericus walks over to the lock and unlocks the door. Come on. Come on.
I'm. Why are you so pushy early in the
I'm-
morning?
It's not that early in the morning. You've just been asleep all day.
Fair enough. So, who else are we meeting? Who's the?
We're gonna walk down, and I'm gonna introduce you. Is that good enough for you, or are you gonna give me more attitude?
I would never give you attitude. I'm being sincere.
Okay, all right, we're continuing.
Inside
Come
check.
on. Okay.
Okay.
Inside check.
Go for it.
First roll of the stream. Go for
All
it.
right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right.
Morgan, are
So
you being
that-
deceitful?
That's gonna be a 14.
A 14.
Well. No, he's actually being genuine.
Genuine. Okay.
He is
Okay.
just
gonna-
excited to get along with us.
All right. So, with the 14, yeah, he like his demeanor seems friendly enough. Like this is not an individual who's coming across as like almost like too friendly. Like this is a very nice individual who's very optimistic and seems to be very outgoing. You're not 100% sure why he's here. Like that doesn't quite seem to line up with what you consider a hardened criminal. As Ericus leads the way, she's like, "Come on, let's go. Next cell. Next cell." As they approach the next cell with these two other individuals in tow. Ray, will you go ahead and describe what you look like and where you
Yes.
are in your cell?
So, Ray or Rain?
Ray, and Rain.
Okay.
Rain will be next.
Too close. Sorry about that. So he is number one. We're like in prison uniforms, right? Okay. So
You have your normal clothes that you were also set in here with. You're given a set of prison clothes as well. So it's like, say you came in here with really tattered clothes, you may want to change.
Okay. So in that case, he is wearing a set of dark colored robes. He is sitting on the bed, and these cells are stone. And he is just
They are?
randomly firing out a little gout of fire and scorching this one spot in the wall over and over and over again. And so like there's all the candles in his room are like gone. There's nothing in his room that provides light or flame. And so he's just like
As Ericus walks and looks in, are you still burning this wall? This wall. Why this wall?
because stone is the hardest thing to burn, and if I can do that, I can do the impossible.
Okay. Oh, right. Sure. Anyways.
And I am bored out of my fucking mind.
Well, good, because you're about to get out and do something more fun. If you can behave yourself for long enough.
Norza just waves. Hi.
An awkward little...
I'm gonna be with you and with this new person here, Morgan, right? Morgan. Yeah.
Hey, Morgan, mate, I'm pretty sure we're in a fucking volcanic tundra wasteland. I'm pretty sure the rock is not gonna melt away. I commend you for trying. If you believe it, you can do it.
You have little faith.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, alright. Anyways, you all can discuss this later on your own time after I've sent you out to go do things. Do you want out? Because if you want out, you have to behave yourself.
Fine.
Okay. Ericus will walk over to the other jail cell and unlock it. Open it. You have to be nice to these two, too.
Fine.
That does not mean burning to them to a crisp. That is not friendly.
What?
You'll be
That-
fine.
has-
You'll be fine, as she pats you on the shoulder. Come on, and keeps walking.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on. We're moving.
And then you come to a cell on the far corner. There's another character sitting. Haley Pino, go ahead and tell me what you were up to.
All right. So inside, you'll see a very, very pale looking elfin woman with long black hair, laying on her back, and she just is throwing a rock straight up into the air. Just right in the middle from the ground.
And Ericus will tap on the bars. Oh, I see you're awake.
Sadly.
Are you going to be this dramatic the entire time?
I'm not even being dramatic yet.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm going to put you into a group. I'm going to put you in with these people, gesturing to the others that are with her. Are you willing to get up or not be a problem, or like do I need to choose someone else?
I can manage. Define problem for me.
Okay. I'm gonna unlock this. If you're a problem, we'll just deal with it later. And I'm going. Ericus walks over and unlocks the door and gestures. These are your new companions. Say hello.
She'll hop right up. Hi, name's Fenrain, but most people call me Rain. Well, they would if anybody ever, talked to me about it, but hi, Rain.
Nice to meet you. I'm Norza. Just
Well-
shake your hand.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
No, I'm bloody gonna be calling you Ryan, because that's badass.
Okay. All right. You all can continue this conversation. We are going to the briefing room because there's one more person I want you to meet. So come on to the briefing room.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
whistle real quick and summon Levin to me, my little blue drake, to sit on my shoulder as we go.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
So
We're getting out of here.
Scurrying out from under the cot comes this little drake. Scurries up, sits on your shoulder, and perches there. He's ready to go. Eric just kind of looks. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you have that. Why did we let you keep that? So you just keep walking.
That's rude.
Fucking mint.
Come on.
Okay.
I do not have all day.
All right. Come on, guys. Let's
We're
go.
getting out.
She leads you down a couple of corridors. You pass a couple of doors. You pass a couple of cells, which are a couple of them have other individuals. Nobody really of note. You're aware that there's other prisoners in this large cell, in these large cells. You continue onwards. She opens a stone door. Okay, in. Take a seat.
Okay.
In. As you start filing in one at a time, there is another character that is already sitting there waiting for the rest of you to come in. Haley, will you please go ahead and describe your character for me?
All right. So as you all enter the room, you see a Warforged, which the metal that makes up her skin is almost like this off lilac-y gray, where you see these dark, almost leather-like Under Armour pieces peeking through, and clear tubes where, almost like a lava lamp, you see bits and pieces of yellow fluid pulsing throughout her body. And you see a small gem right on her forehead, kind of warm, like flowing in and out as it like slowly blinks, almost to like signify her breathing.
Good. I see that now we're already here. If you all will take a seat, I will make this quick and as easy as I possibly can. Good.
Morgan immediately goes to the front row.
Amazing. Okay. And there's a few lines of seats. Where do you think Vera is sitting?
So Vera would be, she's the type of person that would just be right up front, as close to as organized as possible. So I imagine because she is larger, she would not want to take up too much space, but she is always in a position where she can see everything else.
Perfect. Yeah, so you're sitting in kind of one of the front corner chairs where you can look out and see everything. There's a couple of rows. They each have 5 in each, so there's about 20 chairs. Where would the rest of you like to sit?
I guess Norza is just gonna like take up front,
Okay.
take one of the front seats, and just kind of like sit next to Vera and just offers a hand. It's like, hi, Norza. I guess we'll be working together.
Vera, like you hear this like like as like she extends her hand, and you hear like a slow hum as like the mechanical components work to outreach her hand. And she has yellow glowing eyes, no pupils, and you could tell at this point she is just staring into you. Model V3RA, Unit B377, otherwise known as Vera Bell or just Vera. Ready to assist.
Oh, good. Glad to have you on the team. We'll get together. We'll get along together. I didn't mean anything like, well, that's embarrassing. Can we start the meeting, please?
Yes.
She leans forward to him, not necessarily getting entirely in his face, but just as close, like just slightly leaning down to tower over him. She goes, "The objective means everything. Failure will not be tolerated."
All right, I'm not far away from home. Okay, cool. This is a healthy environment. Okay, cool.
This is a healthy environment. All right, where is Xavier sitting? Are you sitting up front?
Yeah, he just walks in and sits down.
Okay. And then where is our lovely Rain sitting?
She'll bound in and run up to the front.
I like how all of them are like, front. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
They're letting us out of the square boxes for
I
a
know.
while.
You all are out of your
I mean,
box.
that square boxes. I don't know. This is better than my house was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ericus walks to the front. So I'm sure you're all wondering what all of you are doing here, as none of you would really work in groups outside of this space. I'm assembling a team of individuals to do some of the unsavory work in the kingdom. Basically, I'm needing your expertise as well as your, I wouldn't say dependability. Basically,
That's rude.
Moral flexibility.
Moral flexibility, that is a very good word. We'll go with that. Moral flexibility. For the most part, except for a few of you. Essentially, I'm assembling this team to be able to operate underneath our guidance, but independently-ish. That way you guys can go on missions and do things that the kingdom needs. Make sense?
I mean,
Understood.
do we get to come back?
I mean, yeah, you of course you get to come back. Like, we'll need you to report back after whatever mission we send you on.
Cause that bed's fucking nice.
The cot?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Fuck yeah.
Great. Yes. I mean, of course we'll expect you to come back.
Do we have to?
Yes.
And you see Vera slowly turn around to look at Rain. And then you slowly see her gem on her forehead pulse just a little faster before slowly turning back to the front.
Levin just thinks the mice here taste funky.
So you
oh my
will
god.
be expected to come back. Think of this
Okay.
as parole. Think of this as parole. That you are still able to go and operate and function. However, we do expect you to come back and check in with your parole officer, which is myself.
So I am going to assume that if you're looking for this moral flexibility, that we are free to employ our normal modus operandi.
Yeah. Essentially.
You have read my file.
I've read all of your files. And she picks up a large stack of files. They're sitting on top of her desk. Each one is labeled with a name, presumably each of yours. She picks them up. I've read each file in depth, thoroughly, and a multiple of times. And she'll put them back. Which is why I selected you all, because I think, as interesting and unique as characters as you are, you'll be able to function as a unit well enough to do what I need you to do. That's also why we've implemented somebody who has a little bit of more morality, gesturing to the orc with the filed down teeth.
Hi.
Vera again slowly turns towards Norza, quick blipping, and then turns back.
Is that a good flip or a bad flip? I think that's a good flip,
Just
right?
think it's a good flip. Just
Okay.
assume it's a good flip.
All right, good
I am
flip.
analyzing. Nothing more, nothing less.
Please.
Just learning about you. It's so nice.
Essentially, you've all been placed here under my care for one reason or another. I'm giving you an opportunity to be more than just someone rotting in a cell or in boxes. You can say no.
Wait.
That is acceptable, but you will be expected to go back to your regular schedule.
How many missions like this do we have to do before we can earn more semblances of freedom?
That depends. I'm going to give you a test trial, if you will. After we do a test trial, you'll be able to kind of see if this is work that you'd be interested in continue doing. If this work is not to your liking, or you don't feel like you can function as a whole unit, then you can stay. Once I have confirmation that you're able to function as a group or properly, then we'll figure out how many missions they'll take for you to earn more freedom and eventually maybe your whole freedom. But first I need to be proven that you're all just not going to blow things up.
I look at him and I just make a face.
I mean, honestly, I can't give any
I thought
promises.
you read my file.
I did read your file. I said other than. So in addition to. You can blow things up, but I need you to do other things too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well. So, what exactly are you wanting us to do?
So, for your first mission, if this sounds like something you're interested in participating in, there's a town not far off. There's been a strange spike of adventurers and merchants being killed and artifacts being stolen. Essentially, what I want to do is deploy the 5 of you to go in, figure out what it is that has been taken, first of all, and what is killing them or taking the things.
Okay, that seems pretty easy to do.
Simple enough.
Don't need to explode anything while we're there and all that. So.
But if
I
it
mean-
happens, it happens. It'd be pretty
There
good.
is.
Never rule it out.
There is
It's
something.
always a possibility, mate.
How large is this town?
That's about 500, 600 people, but it's very heavily traveled through with merchants and traders. Hence, why this is such an issue for the kingdom.
Understood. There is something in the town that is causing this to happen. Is
Correct.
the theory.
Correct.
So I am allowed to burn down the entire town to remove the problem.
You may not burn down
What?
the entire
No,
town.
no.
Should you
I
wish
will
to
leave-
execute such an order? Should you wish to execute such an order, I will initiate self-defense protocols.
I would leave you outside of town. You would not be having to defend yourself.
You will not leave my sight.
Then you will have to find a way to not burn. I don't burn when I burn things, but other people do.
Can
You
I not
seem
burn?
You would definitely burn.
Oh,
Okay, well,
I mean,
I was happy to include it.
seems kind of counterproductive. Aren't you trying to burn your way out of here anyway?
As I
Uh-huh.
said, stone is the hardest thing to burn.
why are you so obsessed with burning stone? Why?
Because if I can burn stone, then I can leave.
Okay, fair, but do try to burn anything. I will let you know. I will douse out that fire. So I guess we'll bounce each other out. Good chemistry. Am I right? Hey.
You two
Do
are
not-
fucking interesting.
Do not fuck with my fire.
Don't fuck with innocent people.
do not fuck with the operation of the mission.
Just
I was
do not fuck.
simplifying the operation of the mission.
It's how about this? We just do not fuck. It solves every problem,
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
you're all gonna get along just fine.
aren't we?
Yup.
Norza just kind of gives a look over to Erica in desperation of what are you doing to me? What did you get me into?
It'll be fine. Anyways, it sounds like you five are at least interested. Yes,
I will be provided with all my components necessary.
as long as you don't burn the entire town down, because then I have to explain to everybody else why you are
In
still
that
alive.
case, I also want time to scribe scrolls.
So, I have just one more question. Is the only one that really matters.
Yes,
And I will agree not to burn the town down for this.
sure.
Intentionally.
Fucking bonus. Does Jesper get to come?
Jasper can come.
Do you have a pet too?
Yeah. Nah. Mate, you get to come with.
You sound like you're not quite sure.
No. But he's my best mate. Why would I call him a pet?
Wait, but you were just talking to the air.
But
Oh,
Levin's
oh,
my best friend.
yeah.
I call him a pet.
I mean, that's fair enough, but Jasper gets a little,
Yes, you can bring
Yeah.
Jasper. Jasper can come. That's fine.
yeah.
He also cannot burn anything. Understood? Cool.
No promises. Let's go!
So, there is one thing before I let any of you leave, because I cannot let some criminals just go out willy-nilly and not have anything in place. And she pulls out from her desk a silver box. She unlocks it, and in this box is 4 pieces of jewelry. They are bracelets. All of them are silver. They're silver chain with a silver plate on the front. These are your identifiers. These are just in case anything were to happen to one of you, or if I send someone else after you, this is to keep an eye on you.
Did you make them?
I did not make them.
Oh, that's a shame. They're quite nice.
They are very nice. This is just a precaution. They don't hurt or anything like that. It's just more of an identification for me.
Right?
Is this a condition of release?
She'll hand each of you one. On the silver plate is the word Havoc. H-A-V, skull V. As of now, if you accept, you are currently Squadron Havoc or Team Havoc. You can pick a different name later, however, this is the title that you are given. This is your identifier for now. If you choose to come up with something else yourselves, we can discuss it. But for your first mission, congratulations, you are Team Havoc.
Makes sense.
Understood.
So, we all go? Got everything?
Is there anything that you need, Xavier? She specifically looks to you. I'll get your supplies. Is there anything else the rest of you need before you go on this mission?
And time and materials to scribe scrolls.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Ooh, okay. So, how are we getting there?
I am so glad you asked.
Oh, I'm glad I could help you.
We're going to teleport you there. On the edge of
What?
town.
Oh no, I get teleportation sick.
That's okay. But I can't have all of you dying on the hellscape that is obscurity, and so you have to be teleported there. I also don't trust you enough to walk there yet.
Fair. Very fair.
I mean,
My analytics say that is a smart choice.
See, this is why you're here, for the logistics.
Understood.
Any other questions, supplies, concerns, etc.? Great. I'm going to give you guys at least a couple of hours to figure out what else you're needing and gather supplies that you might need. In that time, talk amongst yourselves while I head out and get a couple of supplies. So I will be back in, call it about an hour. After that, I'll give you your supplies, Xavier, and you can figure out what else you're needing from there. if anybody needs me, just knock on the door a couple of times. I'm just going to close the door behind me, and that way you guys can visit and get to know each other. Because I have a feeling that you're all going to be stuck with each other for a very long time, and I see future arguments happening. And with that, Erica steps out of the room and closes the door behind her, leaving the 5 of you in the room.
Hell yeah,
Hey.
Team Havoc.
Yeah, that's a cool name. That's a really cool name.
I kind of like it.
Hey. So
It's just, we're just gonna look over at Vera. You're bloody big.
Yes, and you are soft and squishy.
Oh, thank you. I do try to watch me figure.
It was simply just a visual. And she goes back to looking forward.
Oh.
So
Got
I
roasted.
understand that Norza is human resources. So I am assuming that Vera is contingency.
I guess so, but
Maybe.
I mean, you don't have to put the label human resources on me. I mean, I could just be like your friend, fun, cool, hang out, drink.
I like a friend.
Yeah.
There you go, get along quite nice.
Still weighing on that, but sure, let's go with that.
Ah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
The data is still out on that one.
You are just a sassy pants.
I am simply making an assumption.
Sassy pants.
She's not wearing pants.
I am made of metal. There is no point.
So
Fair.
Vera, are you here to handle one of us or all of us if we get out of line?
Your assumptions are correct.
Which one? You just said 2 of them.
She did
Assumptions.
use a plural.
Plural. You are incorrect.
We will
Hey.
get along fine.
Make no errors, and we shall have no problem.
Oh, no guarantees on that one.
What about
Then
Well,
we
I'm
will
an
have a
absolute-
problem.
I'll tell you now, I'm a fucking idiot.
I've read your dossier. I understand that.
Is this what friendship is?
No.
Yes, this is friendship. Yep.
At the
At that point,
fucking
at
Lily.
that point, you hear a slow clicking in Vera's head. Slow clicking. Almost kind of like a cuckoo clock. And she has no retort to that. No retort to the idea of Rain mentioning friendship. Just a beat of silence. She goes, inconclusive data.
Well, maybe in the future, if we continue to do these things and build up on stuff, we'll be friends. I'd be very love to have stuff. So, yeah, okay. So, what you guys all in here for? If you don't mind me asking, or is that too personal?
Accident.
You weren't given access to our files.
No, I wasn't.
Never mind, he is not human resources. He is cannon fodder.
Uh, excuse you? I'm
No,
Nah.
isn't.
Yep.
Should you wish to be protected, simply stand behind me.
I don't even have spell components. I can't kill anyone. I can burn you severely, but I cannot kill you.
Wait, you need components?
Yes, I was not gifted with parents who slept with things that they should not have slept with and gave them magical fucking powers.
Wait, you had
Oh.
parents?
My
Oh,
mom did
fucking
that, but I got no
God.
magic.
I also do not have parents.
Oh. Well, I guess you wouldn't have parents technically wise, but you would have like a parent, like someone had to create you. So
I
in
do
that,
have a creator.
oh, okay.
Inconclusive data. Inconclusive data.
Oh, it's okay. If that's a touchy subject for you, it's okay. That inconclusive data can remain inconclusive.
I did not touch anything.
It's a figure of speech, like if it's like a sensitive subject, something that you
You
don't.
are confusing.
I get that a lot. Yeah.
Lady, you're bloody confusing. But you're pretty fucking cool.
So after
Affirmative.
a while, Ericus comes back. She has an armful of supplies. So he hands
Oh,
them.
did she leave my file?
What?
Did she leave my file on
She
the
absolutely
table?
did,
Oh.
I drop it in the middle of the trash can and light it on fire.
of course. She comes in,
Hey!
armful of
Norza.
supplies.
Is this gonna like cast prestidigitation and like snuff out the fire? That's not cool. You can't set things on fire right now. Jeez.
So as Ericus walks in with an armful of supplies, she just sees this and it's like, yeah, I should have expected that one. All right, here are your supplies. How much time do you need?
I just need my armaments.
Oh, do we get weapons?
Yes, you'll get weapons. I'm not going to send you out unarmed.
You're soft and squishy and will die. Affirmative data.
I haven't died yet.
Yet. Analyzing. Potential.
Until proven otherwise, I'd say we're pretty much bloody immortal. Until proven otherwise, obviously.
Yeah, you know, I've heard of a tale of someone who thought they were gods, and they took the form of a fish, and they were soon realized that their mortality destroyed them because, you know, of things. So,
That's no conclusion and makes no sense.
it's
Okay, all right. How much time did you need?
I will need several hours in order to properly scribe these scrolls and proceed to give myself a better chance of survival.
Sure.
So what you're saying is nap time.
why do you
For
need,
the rest
why
of
do you need a nap?
you need-
Like, the bed is comfy.
You just woke up. I just woke you up.
It's a comfy bed.
Okay.
What did you used to sleep on?
About. You ever seen those pieces of wood that people would put up against the wall when they're making construction?
Yes.
I had one of those in a blanket.
oh, that's really
That
not.
explains a lot.
Okay. Sure.
It was nice though.
So
Not all bad.
while you need your couple hours, I'm going to take the rest of you to the armory. That way we can collect the items that we are previously taken from you and or not issued yet to you.
Okay.
Good. Good. Great.
Affirmative.
Come on. Let's go. It's like a field trip. Let's go. And she'll walk out of the door. Xavier, stay. Work on your stuff. Don't burn anything. More than you've already done.
Like a little puppy, Vera, who's very good at following orders, immediately trails behind.
No.
Oh, it's
Okay.
precious.
And
I have one question.
Yes.
Did he leave Xavier's spell component pouches? Or did she? Sorry.
She gave them to him. That's why she said don't burn anything.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Bray's like,
There's a
Oh,
log roll.
Oh no.
I already have my stuff, right?
you already have your stuff. In case there's any
Okay.
other armor or any magic items you want to look for, you can join. But if there's nothing else that you think that he needs right now, you're good to stay behind. I'm gonna leave the
Yep.
choice to you.
Xavier's just staring at Norza.
How tall is Xavier?
5'10" at most.
Okay.
Olive complected, 5'10", dark hair, dark eyes.
Nice.
Yeah, Norris is gonna keep going with. He just kind of like stares at no Xavier, just feel like burn anything, Liz?
That was Erica's kind of pops her head back. That was very commanding. Good job. I'm sure he was listening. And keeps walking.
I would have listened.
See, she would have listened. All right,
I
I'm
can't light this on
working on it.
fire, but I wouldn't have done it. That's for sure.
Yes, very nicely. That was quite nice. I commend you for that.
Repetition builds
you.
confidence.
That is something I lack very. But if you need any information on stuff, I'm your guy. I'm kind of smart.
What? No. Oh,
Yeah,
bloody legend over here.
yeah.
He's not a legend. I have not heard of him before. There are no
Yeah.
stories written of him.
You
Your
know,
You're
logic
all
is
so
flawed.
loving and supportive. Move, 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 move. As she's walking to the armory, let's go.
Can someone
Oh.
pull the vicious mockery blade out of my chest, please?
This is. I feel like poor Norza is always going to get the backhanded compliments and be like, "Oh, thanks, guys." Okay. Eventually, you do come to an armory. She opens the door. Inside is a very well-stocked armory. Some of these objects you can tell have been probably taken by other prisoners and just added to the collection. Some of them look quite a bit old, so maybe prisoners that were previously here that either didn't make it out or left without them. Okay, here's the deal. You go ahead and look around, whatever you need, just run it by me first to make sure it's something that I can approve of. Understood? Rain? Don't grab everything. That doesn't mean everything.
But a lot.
Are you what they call a kleptomaniac?
I don't know what that word means.
Hoarder.
Shall I describe it to you?
I wouldn't call myself a hoarder, just like to, acquire items from time to time and then repurpose them in other ways.
Just one of those people that likes collecting shit.
And then selling it.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
a business.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a businesswoman.
There you
Incorrect.
go.
Gatekeeper
Wrong
boss.
data. Not a kleptomaniac.
Gatekeeper boss. All right. So you've been given reign to look around the
Oh
armory.
my god.
Are you looking for the weapons that you came in with, or are you looking for new things? I swear to God, Tom.
I didn't do shit.
I'm looking for new things, that's for sure.
Okay. What
New shiny.
What are you looking for?
Some sort of melee weapon and then a bow.
Some sort
And
of
some
melee
armor.
weapon and a bow. Okay. Roll me investigation.
Ooh, okay. That's a nat 1.
Oh! Wow! Already.
Let's go.
Welcome to D&D. So, with that one, you being accused of being a kleptomaniac, which you're not quite sure what that word is, kind of throws you off your game a little bit as you're wandering around. You find a couple of small daggers. You find your bow that you originally came in with, which you're like, yeah, it's nice, but you were kind of looking for something a little nicer. You don't quite find anything. You're looking on the wrong side of the armory. The bows are actually on the other side. Yours just happened to be thrown over here with a couple of the less rare items. So yours is just sitting there with a couple of other smaller things. But you do find your bow.
I think it'll do.
What is everybody else doing? Are you looking for objects as well?
Can you remind
Yeah.
me again the name of the high elf?
Yeah, it's
What-
Erkis. So it's it's Erkas. And her last name's Astol. Astol.
Okay. Ericus, do they have a lance for me?
We do have a lance for you. And she disappears behind a wall and comes out with a large, beautiful lance. This was made to your specifications, so I hope that this works. And she hands it to you.
You see Vera take it and the fingertips wrapping around the hilt, and she holds it. This will suffice perfectly.
We kind of went off based unit numbers and things with your protocols, so hopefully that is correct. There wasn't a lot of information.
Will suffice.
Good.
Appreciated.
Absolutely. Tom, what is Morgan running around doing?
Yep,
So we got
I was, we got
stretch.
Oh, I got. Crack me like a glow stick.
Okay.
If you ask Vera nicely enough, she will.
Oh, I was saying that's what happened. Damn.
All right, Morgan, what
Jesus.
are you running around looking
Anyway.
for?
Not really looking for anything specific. He's just like meandering hanging out with new friends.
Yeah.
Excited to have made new friends, and just kind of just like kicking stuff around, like see what's behind it, gently, not like punting it into the distance.
Yeah. So
And just
couple of
looking
long
around.
swords, couple of bows. You find some great axes similar to what Ericus has, military issue. Like these are the standard for what is normally carried here. Ericus's, you've noticed, has like a lot of nicks and things, like it's been well used. You find a couple of like shovels and things like that, like things that, oh, that's a little
These-
unconventional, but yeah.
These all look extremely heavy. What? No, I'm not gonna take the fucking battle axe. Who's gonna carry it? You? His wife. What's the way I thought, you twat?
At this
This-
point, Vera walks over to Norza.
Yeah?
I do not understand. Explain.
Um,
Why speak to no one?
See, I think it's maybe a coping system to deal with some trauma they dealt, or they still in imaginary friends. So,
Ah,
yeah.
connecting. Insanity?
It's a
Possibly.
possibly. Maybe their mental health is not the best. I wouldn't say it's right polite term. Maybe mentally unstable.
Was what I said uncouth. Do I need to
Oh.
apologize?
No, I think you're okay. You're okay. Not like you went up to him and said, "Hi, you're insane." That might have been a little bit too much.
Is
But-
that what they call socially inappropriate?
Yes, that is what they call socially inappropriate.
True, that would not lead to a means to an end.
Yeah, that would kind of like lead like the whole on a very rocky start. We already are, and I don't think this group can handle such a big blow this early. You know?
I suppose.
Hey Ray, what you doing in
Oh.
that room all alone? All on your lonesome. What you doing?
What
over
that
there?
wizard doing?
What's the door made of?
Stone.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's
What's
a
the table?
very
What's-
well
what's-
fortified building that's been here for a while.
Windows?
There is a singular window. It's got bars across it, both down and across.
Metal bars?
Metal bars.
Yay! Metal melt!
I think that's the
Ugh.
first time anybody's ever said metal bars. Yay!
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 Oh,
Yay!
I love that we've already got quotes out of this. Metal bars.
Yup, yup.
Yay!
Yay!
So actually, what he's doing first is he's cataloging what came in his component pouch. Is everything there?
Everything is there.
Okay, he's looking through his spell book. Nothing's been removed.
Nope, nothing's been removed. It looks like what they did is when you first were brought here, they took it from you, looked it over, and then decided to put it in their armory, but didn't actually remove or take anything.
Gotcha.
Assuming that maybe you had not made it out, they would have just kept it and repurposed it for someone else.
Gotcha. So, I was given components and stuff to actually scribe scrolls.
Yes, you were.
How many scrolls was I given
You
to
were
be
given
able to
4.
scribe? 4. So since it only takes me a few minutes to do first level spells and second
Yes.
level spells,
Yes.
I'm going to actually scribe 4 scrolls.
Okay.
1 mage armor, 1 shield, 1 magic missile, and then 1 scorching ray for second.
Perfect.
That only takes me with probably about roughly an hour.
Okay.
So are they back at the end of the hour?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm going to go over to the metal bars.
Okay.
Oh no.
And how thick are they?
This was not a room built to be a cell, and so they're not the thickest thing in the world. You're pretty high up in this, in this tower, so they wouldn't assume that someone was crazy enough to go out this way. So they're not the thickest thing in the world. Like they're like a little bigger than a quarter. Like they're thick, but they're not that thick.
That's
Okay.
what she said.
They're thick with 2 C's, not 3.
There you go. So there's these do go outside though.
They do go outside, but you're still a couple of stories up.
Not that big an issue. Is there anything in the room other than a tin trash can made of a
There's her desk
Uh-huh.
and a chair, a very simple wooden chair behind the desk, and the tin trash can that is now scorched,
Okay.
as well as the 20 chairs in this room.
20 chairs.
20, good God.
I like
Oh.
20 chairs.
I like 20
That's
chairs.
that's a lot of wood.
That's a lot of wood.
But no, what I was going to ask is, with the reason I'm asking the thickness of the bars is I cannot maintain fire, but I can burn things.
Correct.
So I'm looking to see if there's any way that I can like break up chair and shove it in between the bars and just light the chair or the wood on fire.
You can certainly try.
Oh man, I can light the wood on fire. That's not an
Yeah,
issue.
that's not a problem. How are you breaking the chair?
By picking it up and smashing it on the floor.
Okay. Roll me a strength check,
I don't want to.
please.
Yes.
Buckle up, Buttercup. We're going in.
Oh boy, here we go.
Strength check.
Do it.
Yep, strength.
Break it. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
I mean, we've already rolled A1.
Screw it.
Oh my god, I got a 15.
Do it.
Oh, okay. The integrity of a chair.
Buff it.
Okay. All right. So, Xavier, you pick up this chair, kind of looking around.
Struggling.
Yeah. So you look around at the 20 chairs that are in this room. You kind of see which ones are a little wobbly, like maybe there's something wrong with the legs, etc.
Actually, I go find the one that Norza was sitting in.
Oh, okay. So you pick up the one that Norris was sitting in. It seems sturdy, but you're like,
Why?
I can do it. I can do this. Yeah, I can do it. You pick it up over your head and slam it on the ground. It takes a couple of hits, but eventually you shatter it enough where there is now a shard of wood all over the floor, and this chair is in enough pieces for you to successfully burn it.
All right. So I go and begin shoving the wood between the bars, packing it in as best I can. I'm going to actually use it on one of the sets of bars on the very end, like against the wall.
Yeah.
It's not in like a metal frame, right? The bars are just embedded into the stone on top and bottom. Okay. And so I'm just going to pop a cantrip and light the wood on fire.
Okay. It's now on fire.
And I'm going to let it burn for as long as it can. I'm going to keep on adding wood into it. And I'm going to wait until I see someone coming back.
Okay. Currently, the room is filling with smoke, and outside, it's great. It's a good time. It's a little
Oh yeah, I pull down my goggles and I pull up my face mask.
goggles down, face mask up.
That's amazing.
Back in the armory,
Back in the armory.
you all have found your items, things that you've needed. Morgan, was there anything in specific that you decided to grab?
No, not really. I mean, not unless anything stood out. I probably knocked some shit over, but
You
no.
knocked some things over. You knocked a couple of spears and rapiers over, but you didn't see anything that looked like special enough for you to be like, yes, this. And Jasper didn't pipe up at all for you to, for like, they weren't like grab this, grab this, grab this. There wasn't anything that stuck out to either of you.
Can I make a note that as Morgan is like knocking stuff over, you see Vera very gently placing things back in their assigned places.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's
Oh.
adorable.
Ericus is standing off to one side, just watching this, like, what have I done? Like that type of look on her face, like a teacher watching kindergartners, like, this is my life.
This is amazing.
Okay, all right. If all of you are
then-
done,
Fucking. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna pick those up. They're not that heavy.
Okay.
All right. That's a lie.
okay, come on.
Yeah.
All right, if all of you are done, we're going to make our way
Well,
back. Yes.
I was gonna armor, like for like good light armor.
Light armor.
Hey Nate, you're cutting in
You
and
cut
out
it
a
a
little
Yeah.
bit.
No!
That was perfectly clear.
That was clear. That was very good.
That was
course.
amazing.
So just talk like that from now on.
The most
All
dramatic
right,
Star Wars
okay.
cry.
Just shout 24/7.
I am learning to like keep the mic up close, and
There you
that's what
go.
I've been
That is
learning.
better.
I I need to keep
Eat the
mic
mic.
close.
Eat it. Anya, nya.
Oh my god.
Eat it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Put it in your mouth.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
looking for light armor?
Yeah, I'm looking for light armor.
Yeah, you can easily find some light armor.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna take. What was I gonna take? I had it in my. I was looking at it so sussily.
Cecily.
Yes. I was.
That's sus.
That is very sus.
Oh, you don't even know the meaning of sus.
I can't tell if that's Nate or Norza. Just you don't even know the meaning of sus.
No, that was Nate talking. That was Nate. Norza would never say that.
Oh,
I'm just gonna take some studded leather.
Oh, Norza would say dope, but wouldn't say sus.
Gotta drop the line somewhere.
Well, it's like
I'm
it's
just a
just
smart woman, but it seems to be lacking a little bit of logic there.
it's like a level above like dope, you know?
Is it?
Like
I'm waiting for you to say tubular and to somehow be like,
Oh my
"Yo,
God.
tubular."
Groovy.
Bet. All right, bet.
Um,
All right. Okay, gang, I got my studded leather armor now, so let's go have tubular time.
oh, forgot.
Explain to me,
You-
what does tubular mean? I've never heard that in vocabulary before.
It means he's a fucking nerd.
Is this
I-
slang?
It means
Yes.
it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have the best time ever.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
I forgot to ask one other question, Ivy.
Yep.
Thank you. Save us.
How big is the conference room?
It's like it's kind of rectangular, so it's 30 by 40 feet.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Eric is seeing all of this. It's like, okay, all right. If you all are done, let's make our way back. We'll see if Xavier has decided to burn the entirety of my desk yet. Come on.
Wait,
Let's
Did he
go.
do that?
Oh, I would not be surprised.
I mean, he has all his shit.
Yes, I know.
I know.
In
I'm-
hindsight,
No, is
believing
it-
him does seem to be a bad choice.
No, it's fine. Come on.
no, is
I
it?
have much faith
Mate.
in him.
Yep,
Or is it
what's up?
foolishness?
No, is it, mate? You're smart.
Yeah.
You're so trusting.
Okay.
Proud of you. All right, let's go.
Ominous.
Thank you. It was very ominous. I'm a little suspicious of him. Little bit. I'm very suspicious.
You should be suspicious of all of us.
I'm trying not to judge all of you because it's not fair to judge people on one note.
I am constantly judging people. That is how I acquire data.
I love how I love how Ericus has read all the files, but apparently has stored Norza nothing.
Yup.
That's 100% what she did. She read every
Traitor!
file. She triple checked it. I was like, yeah, Norsa can handle it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So, Xavier, what's your passive perception?
Oh.
Ooh.
My passive perception.
Your passive perception.
Sorry,
You're fine.
I forgot it was Xavier for a second.
You're fine. Everyone's playing new
We're all getting
characters.
used to our
We're
new
all
names,
still
I
learning.
think.
Yep.
13.
13? Okay. Okay. So, you goggles down, mask up, starting to burn these bars, and listening and keeping an ear out for any footsteps or anything like that. You do eventually hear the heavy footsteps of armor as you hear the familiar sound of Ericus's footsteps falling as they get closer and closer.
Do I remember whether the door opens in or out?
The door opens inwards.
Perfect. The moment the door starts to move, I'm fireballing the bar that I put the wood on.
Okay.
Do you allow fireball to do concussive force?
Tell you what, I'll allow it because no one's ever tried it. So let's
Oh my god.
So you're fireballing the door
No, I'm fireballing the metal bar
Just the
that
metal
I've been
bar
heating up.
that you've been heating up.
Yeah, it's still gonna have a fireball effect, but I don't know where the window is in relation to the door.
Okay, roll a hit.
Oh, and I'm standing like 10 feet away from the window.
Yep. Yeah.
Want me to
This
roll
is
a lot of
amazing.
Will you please
D6
roll? Please
Want me to
roll.
roll a lot of D6s?
Yes.
Oh, normal roll.
Hey Ivy, remember when you said I was gonna be the Chaos Gremlin?
I knew when I had you and Ray, I was like, this is an interesting group.
Holy Christ!
What the hell is happening?
35 points of damage.
Oh,
35?
Oh no, sorry, never mind. For some reason, it rolled a critical damage too.
Oh, okay.
22 points of damage.
That's still
I was
a
like,
lot of
that's
damage.
crazy.
That's a lot
That's
of damage.
still a lot.
22 points of damage. Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a
of
lot
damage.
of damage. Okay, hold on.
that's a lot of damage.
Oh my god. Instantly fireball. Give me just a moment.
The do 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 wait song. I know that one.
Yep. Okay.
Royalty
No.
free
You don't
elevator
have
music.
No.
resistance to fire, do you? Right.
Huh?
He doesn't have any resistance to fire, does he?
It doesn't matter. I make myself automatically pass my saving throw, and if I pass my saving throw, I take no damage.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, hold up, wait.
Oh.
Good
Hold up,
God.
Wait a minute. I just want
I'm an evoker.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's dope.
Like, wait.
Dangerous.
Okay.
My
so,
favorite thing to do is throw my fireball straight up and drop it back down on my head.
Oh, this will be fun.
Okay. So, as you hear the heavy footsteps of armor falling on the stone, you take your chance. You might as well. You may not get another one after this, so you think, might as well. So you fireball it. Instantly, that metal grate falls forward and down the floor, so you can hear the clang as it rings out down in the courtyard as it falls out completely of this window. At that same time, Ericus pushes the door open.
Does the
And
door actually
sees-
open or slam back closed?
Well, it opens for a second long enough for her to see what's happened and then slams back shut, only for her to reopen it the second that she can. What is Xavier's plan here?
Diving out the window.
Great. Love that. Okay.
And Xavier's looking straight at the ground as he does.
Okay.
What the f-
All right.
Bruh, what?
Soaring, flying.
Well, I'm so glad I planned for some of this.
Sarah!
I knew you would plan for this.
I know. It's
I'm
like
not-
it's like you all are seasoned players of D&D or something. It's weird. It's almost like
Oh
I'm a
my-
seasoned DM too.
Oh my
all right.
god.
So, one, you are 10 stories up.
Yes, ma'am.
How does Xavier just plan to hit the ground and keep running?
I am going to wait until the absolute last. Oh, well, I have to arrest my momentum somehow.
Yes.
So I'm going to wait till the absolute last second, right
Okay.
before I get to the ground, and
Okay.
I'm going to misty step straight back up 30 feet.
Okay. All right. Give me just one moment.
As a reaction to being crushed to death against the hard stone.
So he's casting this step right now?
Nope. I got to wait until
Oh.
right before I hit the ground, or I'm going to be too high, and I'll come back down and just break all my bones.
Okay.
At 30 feet, it should be 3d6 possible falling damage, and that I
Yep.
should be able to survive.
Oh my.
What is
I-
your AC?
My AC is currently at 12 because I never got to cast Mage Armor.
Great. Perfect. Because I rolled a 16. So,
That hits.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy
Yeah.
to hit me.
well, you are a wizard. You're a squish. So,
I am Squish.
You are indeed a squish.
from the top of the tower,
Mm-hmm.
you see what appears originally, upon a quick glance, like a stone figure. It is unmoving. The instant it is aware that you are falling out of the window, a large stone gargoyle unfurls its wings and immediately dives after you, grabbing your shoulders and holding your shoulders in its claws. And you're just hovering there.
So how high am I up now?
You're probably up 45 feet.
I misty step to 15 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Ah, shit!
Wait.
Shit! Misty step's my reaction.
Yeah, it is.
How-
Yours, as you watched as this happened, you were also kind of aware that there was security systems in place. You weren't quite sure what it was until you saw this very large creature grab this person by the shoulders. You had quickly run to the window and looked out just in time to counterspell as you saw the look on Xavier's face of, I have a contingency plan for this. Passes over and you're like, counterspell, and it works. Xavier, you're currently in this large gargoyle's clutches as it starts hovering to the top of the tower and holding you now at the very top. Erica's kind of sighs from where she's standing in the room. You did great. You were great. You did a very good job.
Does he do that? Does he do that a lot?
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back. And then she walks back out of the room.
Fucking Daredevil over here. You got some cat-like reflexes. That was fucking mint.
Thanks. I just wanted to make sure to didn't put himself in too much danger. Don't know.
You decreased his rate of success. Excellent work.
Yeah, I guess so. And y'all better watch out, cause try any funny spells, I can counter it away. I will turn this spell around.
I do not know
I will
spells.
turn this spell right around.
It's a very good way to describe counterspell.
Oh
That
wait!
was so much better this time. I'll reach up for a high five.
High five.
Yeah.
Damn it!
All of us
Misty
are in a
stepped
car.
on
We're begging Ivy to take us to McDonald's.
I will turn the spell around.
Donald's.
So,
Ivy pulls over, gets one black coffee, drives off.
you damn right. That's what this is.
So,
So,
as soon as Norza's head goes back in the window, I Misty step again.
I don't. Do I? No, I don't see it.
You don't see
I
it?
don't.
you are now focused on the way that the rest of them are hyping up the fact that you were just able to counterspell, because now you've not taken into consideration that they are aware that you now can counterspell them. So they, in their minds, are thinking, "Cool, good to know." Xavier, where are you Misty stepping to?
I need some space.
Need to go to my quiet place.
Fuck it! I Misty step through the window.
Back into the room?
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
You're in the clutches of this gargoyle. You Misty step again. Back into this room. Right as you see the two of them high-fiving.
And as I Misty step, I'm holding a mote of fire.
Oh.
I'll live. And I can counter your counter spell.
But
Okay.
can you counter my counter spell?
My God.
Oh.
I will let you live as well. And anyone else who wishes to help me get out of here.
I
I
mean,
have
well-
that ability.
We were just
Mate.
about to walk out the front door.
yeah,
Ah.
we're literally
With-
walking out the door.
I hold up my hand with this on your wrist, and they can track you.
Yeah, so?
If we exit on our own free will, fuck them.
I would not allow that.
You will be burning.
But that's
I
already
will
on your
try.
wrist. What are you
Okay.
gonna do about that?
Look.
Hmm?
Mate,
It's already on your
cut-
wrist though, right?
Cut it off, burn it off, whatever I
whole
need to do.
I guess you don't need two hands. Do you need two
Yeah.
hands for your spells?
Ericus, he's back in the room.
At this
Tell me
point,
about this shit to burning things away.
can Vera walk over and just take a hand
Yeah.
on Xavier and just shove him against the wall?
Yes.
Oh.
This will be contested strength if you resist it.
Actually, I won't resist it as long as
Well,
I can.
considering I just rolled a nat 20,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's not that. No. Nope.
should I add my strength modifier because that's a +5? So
You do add your strength
Yeah.
modifier.
25.
Oh wait, I want to roll
So-
just to see,
Damn.
I want to roll just to see how helpless it is.
Okay, to see how helpless he is. Great. Cool. Love that.
yes.
I'm just holding
I
lemon
rolled a
protectively.
4 with my -1, making it a 3.
Yes.
Solid.
Cool.
It's like holding a couple of grapes.
Like a
Oh.
rag doll, I am pinned to the wall.
You are pinned to
This
the
is
wall.
like squishing a bug.
I'm holding this, and I was like, so I take it you do not want to come with.
You know,
Negative.
I'm actually curious.
What?
You are so desperate to get out. Where are you running to, mate?
Anywhere but here. And I snap and release.
So, before you can release,
Mm-hmm.
Ericus has walked back in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Wisdom saving throws are good.
Yes, for your wizard they are.
16?
16. Okay, meets it, beats it.
Oh my god.
Meets it, beats it. So you let it go. How much damage are you dealing?
Well, depends if anyone's going to try and counter it.
Can I counter it?
You can counter it.
Okay.
Was
I
Cool.
counterspell is counterspell.
I just wasted 2 spell slots.
I've wasted 4.
I wasted 4! Okay. Oh my god. You all are ridiculous.
Oh, 5, sorry.
Oh, hi. Ugh. This is why. See, I'm sending you all into battle on this other mission with no spell
And
slots. It's
I
great.
am going to use my evoker ability to make myself immune, and I will make Haley's character and Tommy's character immune.
Okay.
But the barbarian's going to eat it, and and of course the 2 actual guards are gonna, yeah. Let's see if it's bad. It's bad.
It's bad.
23.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, hang on a second. I have to re-roll one more d6. Oh no, sorry. 23. That is right? 24 total.
24 damage.
Yeah, because I'm an elemental specialist fire, so all my 1s are automatically turned to 2s.
Okay, so you're hitting Ericus and
Norza and
Norza
Oh.
and
and-
Rain.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, so you made me immune? Or
No, sorry, other way around.
Other Haley. Okay, so you
Okay.
so
I
That's why I
just
was
gonna
like-
go by Hales. Just
Hales.
call me
Hales,
Hales,
yes.
so that way
It's-
that's easier.
Actually, let me just bring up all the campaign things so I can have everyone's actual character names.
If it helps, like in high school they called me Halle Berry. If that just
there's that. There's
provides the
that.
difference
Oh.
between the two.
This is session 1. Yes. yes
I
it is.
know.
Yep.
It's session 1.
It's session 1. Yes, I know.
I'm gonna be the guy who ends up getting his head blown off for climbing up the wall.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Captain Boomerang?
Fine. Okay, so you said 23
No,
points.
the guy Captain Boomerang convinced to do it. Slipknot, that was his name.
All right, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
said 23 points of damage, yes?
Yes.
Just making sure.
That goes to my Drake too, right?
I don't know.
Does my
Does
Drake
your
get
Drake? Does the Drake get any effects that affect you?
No, he gets separate, so he has to make his own saving throws and
Yes.
whatnot.
Is there a saving throw on that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
It's a dex save,
Okay, so
and if
Dex
it's
save.
half, it's a dex save for half.
Okay.
Cool, I get advantage against dex saves. So
Oh, yeah, you do.
okay.
Dex save.
So Ericus
Wait, hang
rolled
on
a
one second.
15.
That does not pass.
A 15 is my save.
Oh,
15 is the save, so Ericus will take half.
11.
And-
I
Hang on one
I
second.
fail. I got 11. I got
11.
full hit.
oof.
With advantage?
With advantage, I rolled a 4 on the first one, yo.
Oh.
Well,
Wait.
I rolled a nat 20,
There it is,
so
there it is.
uh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that works.
nice.
That works. So I can do 1, 2, 3. I can put your actual your dragon in it.
Okay,
Oh, cool.
perfect. Okay, so I am taking half damage. Ericus is taking half damage. And poor Vera is taking full damage.
Poor Vera.
Poor Vera. So I have 23. So
oh, it was
You set
much
this
damage
off.
was it?
You set this off.
Mm-hmm.
You hit Erkis, and a little bit of that red garb that she's wearing starts singeing a little. She looks down. She's like, Xavier, why, buddy? We could have made this easy. You could have just gone with the program.
Ivy, you should make me make a Constitution saving
You do
throw.
need to make a Constitution save.
Thank you.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Ooh. What does
It's
it
only a
mean?
12.
It's 12, so you
Mhm.
fail.
Mhm.
What does it mean?
We're about to find out.
Yep.
Hold on.
Fail.
So, do you want to take a break now, or do you want and do it when you come back, or do you want to do it now and then break? I'll leave it up to you since this is Vera.
What do you guys? Do you guys need bathroom breaks and drinks real quick?
Uh,
Water check. Water check.
maybe.
Water.
All right,
Probably.
let's take a break. We'll
Okay.
keep y'all on a cliffhanger.
Okay. So when we come back in 10-15 minutes, we will be back in 10-15 minutes. We'll find out what that looks like and if Xavier's actually going to make it out of the first session. So 10-15 minutes, and then we'll be back, guys.
All right.
So Ray, what's your backup character?
Testing, check 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Test, test, test.
And we are back.
Perfect pose. Perfect posing.
That was great. I love you guys. All right, so before we left you on the cliffhanger, but before we get to our cliffhanger, Ray, as our lovely dinner and a game creator, has a little bit of an announcement of something that's going on the channel.
Yep. Every show currently, we're doing a raffles tickets. You don't have to do anything except follow Dinner in a Game to get a raffle ticket. And we are going to be we're going to be giving away a mini at the end of the month to one winner from that pool of raffle tickets. If you follow us, you get one ticket just for typing a keyword in the chat, which we're about to put up. But if you're a subscriber, you actually get 2 tickets. Now, we have the running tab of the tickets in our Discord, so you can go over to Discord and join there. And I'm also going to put up the photo of the mini we're giving away. But this mini is from Arch Villain Games 3D printed mini sets, and you cannot buy this mini in a retail store. The only way you can get it is if you have a 3D printer and you buy the file from Arch Villain Games, or you know someone with a 3D printer, like me, and they print it out for you. So we're going to print this mini out for you and give it away to one lucky winner. We're going to start the giveaway now. The timer is going to be 20 minutes. So you have 20 minutes from the time I hit this button to type in the keyword. The keyword should be popping up into chat now. And for this month, the keyword is !vampire.
I love that. That makes me happy.
And I'm gonna.
That's dope.
Did I send you a picture of the?
I do not
mini?
have the picture, but if you will send it to me, I will make sure it gets on stream.
Alright, gotcha. And I'll go ahead and send that over to you. But that is it. So the next 20 minutes, type in !vampire, and you will be entered. You will get tickets, and you will be entered to win. And we will be contacting the winner. Let's see, what's the last month? The 30th is the last month. So hey, it will be. Oh, it'll be on the other Friday show, the Firefly show, is when we'll be announcing the winner.
Ooh.
And we'll be announcing the new mini for the next month.
Yeah.
Kick
That's
ass.
it for me.
Okay, perfect. So I will take the reins. So, right before we went to break, our lovely arsonist and resident firebug, Xavier, had decided to attempt a daring escape. You attempted a daring escape, and your plan, though good, didn't account for a couple of things. There was a couple of missing key components of defense systems you didn't quite anticipate, and a couple that you did, but you weren't quite sure what that was going to manifest itself as. Enter Vera. Vera, you just failed your con save. You currently have our lovely firebug in your grasp up against a wall. What are you going to do now?
So, what you all see is those tubes that was like sending that plasma-like liquid, the yellow gold liquid, through Vera's body, suddenly start bubbling and foaming and turning to a bright red. As her body slowly starts emitting this high humming sound, and it sounds like the frequency is slowly becoming a higher and higher pitch as the plates along her back shoot out and she releases steam and her eyes flicker to red. And she takes Ray, brings him forward. She takes Xavier, brings him forward, goes, hostile detected. And she goes, initiating protocol. And at this point, with her other hand, the free hand that she's not holding Xavier with, there's a small stone embedded in the center of her wrist, and it glows a bright blue as her cold stone adapter rushes forth, and the air in the room sucks into the stone and emits a blast of cold air directly in his face. I need you, lovely, lovely Xavier, to make a Constitution saving throw.
I completely don't suck at those.
Not at all. What? No.
I got a 7.
Bye bye. Nice knowing you.
Rip Savior, we knew him little.
I need my emotional support dinosaur for this one.
You are going to take 8d8 damage.
Fuck!
Cold damage.
Did I just got cone of colded at like point blank range?
You sure did, buddy.
You sure did.
Sure did.
It's almost like Ericus read your file a couple of times, and you made a point to bring that up to her. And you're right. She left it in the room with you, and you burned it, and then she left you in the room alone. Weird.
When mom gives the babysitter the right weapon to use against their child.
Yep.
Well, would you look at that? 3 6s and 8. And then, so let's see here. 18 plus 8, that's how many?
24.
And you said yours was what? 27?
Unless the rest are all ones, I'm pretty much dead.
Yeah, you
Oh,
take
yeah.
32 points of damage.
Okay, so you're unconscious. That's a good thing. You're not
Actually,
dead.
Oh
actually,
Oh no.
no, statue. You become a frozen statue glued to the wall.
no. Can we
Ericus,
get fan art of this?
Ericus
I feel like
watching
we
this
can-
happen.
Please.
So
Can we clip this at least?
I think
Somebody
someone did.
clip
I think I watched someone did.
This is a
So
highlight.
as Ericus is watching this happen, she glances to the others. They're still standing. Do the three of you have anything else to say?
Is he fucking dead?
He's fine.
And at that point, you see Vera break her hand out of the ice that holds Xavier against the wall. Objective terminated.
Thank you, Vera.
You know, Norza, if you did that, people would listen to you a lot more.
Look, okay, look, I'm like, you ever heard of good cop, bad cop? I'm the good cop, and Kira is the badass cop, okay?
No
But-
fucking shit!
Yeah, but,
At this point, Vera turns around and stands next to Ericus. Does anybody have any questions for me?
are you okay?
Can we
I'm
make it
perfectly
not
fine.
dead?
I'm
Sure.
afraid that's not possible for someone like me.
Not to be fine?
Hmm?
Are you, is it impossible for you to not be fine, Kira?
That remains to be seen.
Okay, well, anything.
You're cutting out just a little bit, Nate, if you want to fix your mic. Thank you.
Fucking God,
You're
I'm
good. I
gonna
know
go-
you're getting used to it. All good.
Well, if you want, like, to talk about it whenever, I'll be here. So,
I
Eh.
have no additional information to give you. Hostile was detected. Hostile eliminated.
okay,
That is my objective.
okay. So, Ericus,
Yes.
so, so what do we do with the Xavier here?
Oh,
do we just...
no, he'll be fine. Like
Okay.
we'll take care of that. Like don't worry. This
Okay.
is just because for some reason he keeps deciding to push. I think he just gets a little bit of a thrill about it. Like, but it's fine. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't stress.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try not to.
Lady, you got issues.
Me? What?
I do not understand your statement. The issue was dealt with. I have no remaining issues.
So, moving on. So innocent people are being killed and artifacts being stolen, right? Wow, that's
Right. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do we all feel capable enough to handle that problem?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Mhm.
Great.
Yup.
Can we get our friend back, please?
Oh, this as Ericus knocks on the ice. Yeah, you'll have him back shortly. We just have to thaw him out and then get him healed back up. Do you need some time?
I'm gonna hand Levin over to Morgan. You look like you could use like a little. You may squeeze him once, gently.
Friend, hello. How you doing, mate? And he immediately starts speaking in Sylvan. How you doing, mate? You hungry? He's hungry.
Well, yeah, all he has is those shitty rats here.
Oh boy.
Right. You're not cooking them. You should just feed them to you raw, mate.
Well, he can cook them himself if he wants them cooked. Sometimes he likes them raw. Sometimes he likes them cooked.
You know, season it, buddy. You haven't even had a real good meal, have you? One of these days, I'm gonna cook you something nice and special.
Sorry, Xavier got the ultimate chill pill.
The ultimate chill pill.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost like
Great.
it's almost like I anticipated this.
This is
Okay.
perfect.
Fucking wow!
What the hell's happening?
So,
I don't know.
says you two are having this moment, little Drake, that's so cute and small, and having this realization of, oh, this is gonna be a lot more drastic than we thought. Xavier, guards do come in and kind of like chip away at the ice for a little while and pull your body out. Kind of sling you over their shoulders. This is not the first time you've had an escape plan. They're kind of over your shit. They just throw you over their shoulder, walk into the infirmary where you are laid on a cot and eventually healed. However, you do currently not have any of your components or anything else on you, as they made sure to take those away from you. So currently, the rest of you, after you've seen Xavier hauled off and chipped out of the ice, are given a little while to rest, since now you are missing a teammate. Ericus,
And I have a chunk of my health taken out.
Yeah, you do. So,
Yeah,
Ericus is
but-
gonna kind of... Okay, look. So, maybe he's a little bit more sporadic than I originally let on. That's my bad. I think you all need to take a night's rest. And
Yeah.
we'll get up bright and early in the
mean-
morning. And I'll send you on your way if you're still wanting to participate.
I will never say no to that bed.
I don't understand. It's a cot. But okay.
It's a bed.
Okay.
Never had a bed before. Let me have my bed.
I'm letting... Okay. Okay. God.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Goodness.
I'm gonna be part of this group, Ericus.
Yes.
I am requiring that everybody gets a bed. Even Firestarter McGee over there.
I do not need sleep.
Okay. all
Okay.
right, Okay. All right. You know what? Fine. If that is one of your deal breakers, everyone can have a bed. Sure. Sure. Unless they don't want one.
We're just gonna go up to Norza, just pat him on the cheek, and just go, "You're a good mate. You're a sweetheart.
Thank you.
Don't ever change."
I won't. I just
And he
don't like
walks away
What?
back towards his cell.
happening.
What's okay. Norza, you can stay back with me, and I'll brief you a little more.
Okay. I never got the files, and
Oh, don't worry. I'll get those to you.
okay, cool.
Fully knowing that Xavier has burned his, like, she's fully aware that there is no file. Great. So, you are free to go to your cells. They are still open. The doors are open. She's not going to lock them behind you. She's just going to let, since now you're kind of agreed to this, you're given a little bit more of leeway, especially in this particular floor. So if there's anything else, any exploring or anything else you wanted to do, you can. Xavier, you are eventually brought back to your cell and thrown back in onto the bed. Your door is locked. Go ahead, Tom.
There is a tiny bit of exploring I would like to do.
Sure.
Is there a kitchen on this floor?
Tell you what. Roll me investigation. Let's see if you can find the kitchen.
Ooh. My first roll? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh god. You know what? Just because I have it for the day, I'm going to. Oh wait, no. Where's my features? D&D Beyond, help me. I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos since we're getting.
Okay,
along
great. Sure, use your Tides of Chaos.
I'm just getting advantage.
Sure, go for it.
Fuck's sake.
What'd you roll, Tom?
I rolled even lower that time.
Oh.
So, 7.
Okay. So, Morgan, you wander out of your cell, and you realize that you haven't actually gotten a chance to explore this floor nor these hallways. So you're looking around, you're like, yeah, I can figure it out. Like, I'm a smart boy. Like, I'm a smart lad. I can figure this out. This isn't the first time I've explored somewhere random. And you do. You wander around for a good solid hour, opening random doors into random places. You've opened the same closet door at least twice. You're not quite sure how, but you did.
That tracks.
Yeah. So you've opened the same closet door twice. You walked by. You accidentally opened the guard room where a couple of them were playing poker. They just kind of stare at you. You wave and continue on. Kind of shut the door. That's not what you're looking for. Eventually, after an hour passes, you do find the kitchen. It's currently empty. There's no one in it. It's a pretty well kept kitchen, since this is where most of the prisoners' food is made, especially for this floor and maybe a couple of others. It's pretty nice.
Fucking mint. Can I? It was brought up before. Are there any of the rats running around and about?
Yeah. Are you going to attempt to catch them?
Some like that. So I see one, right?
Yeah.
About how far is it from me?
We'll say it's on the other side of the kitchen. There's nobody else in this kitchen, and so it was wandering around.
Okay. Can I hit it with a ray of frost? Just put it out humanely and quickly.
Go for it. Sure.
Yay! Okay, what do I do?
What do I do? Well, you have to...
Okay, rain spell. Okay. So...
Well, you have to hit the rat. That's what you gotta do.
Okay, cool. 27.
Yes, you hit the rat!
What is happening?
If
What
there's
is
any
happening?
fucking rat left, if we made a rat popsicle.
You've
That's an ice cube right there.
I was gonna say, you've made a very cold, refrigerated rat.
Fucking beautiful.
Rat popsicle.
Yep, I would like to, since I have a frozen rat,
Yes.
I would like to start, are there like stoves or like a pit or...
Yes, so the way that this kitchen is set up, everything is magically fueled, so there is the equivalent of a stove. It takes a little bit of finagling because you're not used to this exact piece of equipment, but you're eventually able to figure it out. You turn a couple of knobs, you play with it a little bit, eventually you can figure it out, and a small flame lights up. It looks like a regular stove like we have in modern times, but think more like a kiln on the top. So it's got like stonework on the top and with a flame.
Okay, cool. I would just like to start making me and my new buddy a wonderful rat meal.
Great. You start cooking a wonderful rat meal. Rain, what are you doing?
I think she's just wandering,
Okay.
like kind of enjoying being out of the cell and just no purpose, just wandering.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, you wander around, find a couple of like barred windows to be able to look out. There's not much to look at. It is a lava hellscape, but you know.
I hold up Levin so he can look out the window too, get some fresh air.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. Like, it's pleasant enough. No guards stop you or anything like that. They pass. They kind of like look a little wary, but nothing where they make you feel uncomfortable. Like they just kind of pass you by. Vera.
Being very cautious to follow the rules so I don't get turned into an ice cube as well.
Exactly. So Vera, you've kind of been let loose as well. Ericus has kind of let you go and wander or do whatever you want to do. The other party members have kind of split off. You know that Xavier is safe and locked away. What do you think Vera would spend her time doing?
Vera would be in the office of Eric's, sitting in a corner, not necessarily saying anything, like seeing where the ice was previously, you know, the remnants of all of the wood things that were burnt. And she doesn't seek anybody out. She just, it's a quiet moment of reflection that is followed by the sounds of the small, like, humming of the jewel on her forehead and the warm, and the small, what sounds like bubbling of liquid as the yellow liquid continues to flow through her veins. Just quietly sitting, looking over the scorch and the ice.
Very nice. So, you're currently standing there with Ericus, Nate, and she's like, so I feel like maybe you need briefed a little more.
Yeah,
You did a really good job handling it. Like, you did a great job.
Yeah, except for the part where, you know, one of the people just turned into a human popsicle stick. So...
Yeah, that happens.
A lot?
I mean, just sometimes.
Okay. Oh, boy.
If you're not ready for this type of work, I can write your father and let him know.
No. We're good. We're good. We don't need to tell him anything. We don't tell him nothing.
Okay. I was just saying. Are you and Daddy still on bad terms then? Right.
It's
Okay.
very complicated, you know.
Okay.
It's all good. Okay, files, please, so I can get out of this awkwardness right now. Thank you very much.
Oh, is this awkward for you?
Little bit. Are you enjoying me being in awkwardness right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like
I'm
when we were
glad-
kids all over again. It's great.
Yeah. Now I remember why I didn't like hanging out with you. This is why. This is
Love to
this is
hang
why.
out with me. Shut up. And she'll hand you a bunch of files.
when we were kids, but now you're just
Tough, confident, good at my job.
all those are positives, and
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say those are like negatives or anything,
Sounds
because
like
that
you're
would be
trying to
misunderstood.
give your superior officer attitude.
Just play the boss card in front of me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, whatever. All right.
Yep.
Norza is just gonna like look over through the files. It's like,
Okay.
oh god.
Okay, great. So, in the files, as Eric just kind of watches you flip through them, and has glanced over to Vera every now and again, like kind of partially wondering if Vera's just gonna sit there or if there's anything that Vera is going to do, and then kind of dawns on her of, oh, I guess she doesn't have anything else to do right now. In the files, you do notice Xavier's is missing, which you kind of assumed since you did see a fire earlier in the trash can that you put out. The files, though detailed, doesn't provide a lot of backstory to each of them. It details maybe what they're in for, like their crimes. It details their names. It details if there's any parental, people or figures in their lives of what their lineage is. But it doesn't have a lot of information about their powers or things like that. It's almost like it's been redacted or maybe just wasn't entered. But you can see, for Rain, it has her name, the race that she is, kind of like a short detailed description of what she looks like, and her title of thief. Kind of the same for Xavier, like kind of the same for Vera. Of there's not a lot of just her type, her unit, decommissioned nanny bot. That's kind of the information and a detailed description of what she looks like. Kind of the same for Xavier, or kind of the same for Morgan, where it's name, what they look like. It's a little bit of a detailed description, and arson as the listed crime.
Oh. Okay.
And you can kind of gather from what you've seen of Xavier that arson is probably a likely crime.
Okay.
And
All right.
Arcus is watching you go through this. Do you have questions? I can answer them best I can.
We have 2 arsonists in
Yes.
our group? Okay. Really, Morgan didn't seem like an arsonist. He actually seemed nice.
He's nice enough, yes.
Okay.
I feel... She kind of pats you on the shoulder. I feel like you are really naive in perceiving people.
I've met my family,
Yes.
so you know what I have to deal with. Suffer.
You're cutting out a little bit, Nate.
So you know what I have to go through and suffer every day.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that naivety is going to be a good thing in this position.
I
I know
Like-
this is just like a stepping stone to like a better thing, but
it's because the world is cruel, continues to shit on me, doesn't mean I'm not gonna let it stop me from seeing good in people.
okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I just don't want you to get hurt. That's all. It'll be
I've-
on me if you do. So that's all.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I've been hurting ever since I Fine.
I still don't want you to get hurt under my watch.
Okay. So if that's okay, so
Is this gonna be too much?
no, I just wanted. Okay, so Rain's a thief. What did Rain try to steal?
Oh, I mean, they're a hardworking woman. They steal things a lot.
Oh, okay. And Orza just kind of looks over to Vera and just starts speaking in Elvish. What's this thing about decommissioned
Oh, yeah.
Antibot?
I don't know. We kind of bought her at auction, and that was the best description they had.
Oh, okay. Do I know anything about nannybots?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Do you want to roll me a history check and we'll see how much?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
We'll see.
All right. I'm a smart lad. I should know things.
I know things.
Just like an intelligence check, or what do we? Oh, history.
History, yep.
That's a 10. So
A 10.
not too much.
You know a little bit. You were raised in a household that didn't utilize nanny bots. You didn't really need to. Your dad kind of kept you all in line pretty well, you especially. So you never needed one. You know that a couple of other nobler families of higher renown had some. It wasn't something that was super common, but you know of a couple households that used to have one, like you would hear in passing. But this is the first time you're hearing of a decommissioned one.
Okay.
Like, that's a little odd, especially in this line of work now. It just sticks out a little bit to you. That's a little weird, but
Bit weird. Did like the person auctioning them off say any reason why they were decommissioned?
I mean, I wasn't the one who bought it. Sorry. I was the one who bought her. But I can try to pull maybe some more of the records, but
Yeah.
that's what I know.
Yeah, like a lot of these records are like kind of like blacked out. Is there a reason for that?
I mean, that's what I was given. The only reason I know more about them is because I've seen them and
Okay.
their cells and their behavior, and been given attitude and sass. And she looks off as if she's like remembering all of the times that there's all of this attitude and sass.
Yeah, I can see why. I can see that there'd be a lot of sass. All right, well, I think I'll go to bed. It's like what, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something?
It's getting
Perfect
there.
time. Perfect time to go to sleep. I'll go to bed. Night, Ericus. Thanks for the trauma. Vera. I'm glad to be working with you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll find out the person who's wrecking the town. Okay.
Okay.
At this point, you see Vera slowly kind of like to life, like a little bit more, aware that she was spoken to, and it takes a second for her to register that you were addressing her. And she just looks at you very slowly and leans down, giving a small bow. I wish you a good night.
I was just gonna offer a hand. Yeah, you too.
Vera takes Dors's hand.
Hmm.
And gives
Gives
it a
it a-
very firm shake. Very like,
Ah.
So you find your room. You are able to easily go to your room and get a good night's sleep. Xavier, you wake back up in your cell, locked in. All too familiar. Of course. Ericus walks by and glances at you and stops. Again.
The co-veteran is like, almost this time.
You know, you could have just made this easy. We were gonna let you out.
If you are willing to talk to me about this job, you're still going to let me out.
Are you still willing to work as a team, or are you gonna keep doing this little stunt of yours? Because I will not jeopardize the lives of the rest of these people just so you can have a good time.
What else do I get?
Oh, are you negotiating? What else could you possibly want?
I want time to find my father. Make him a mission.
Do you even have an inkling of where he is?
No?
Do you have any leads?
Yes. Our house burned down.
I'll tell you what. You go on this mission. You behave yourself. You don't jeopardize the rest of your teammates, and I will make it the mission that you can go after your father. But you have to prove to me that you can handle this without burning down the whole town.
Fine.
I want your word.
Have the contract drawn up and I will sign it.
I will have it for you first thing in the morning. For now, try to get a good night's sleep.
I
Stop.
can't. My bones are still cold.
Well, whose fault is that? And
The
she'll-
robot, and he
No,
lays
no,
down.
No, was not. She was just doing her job. And Ericus walks away, leaving you to think about why you're asking for this and what exactly you want, along with the promise of drawing up a contract. As we shift over to the kitchen, where everything is cooking, it actually smells really nice. Like, it smells very good. For some reason, this rat is just choice.
It was properly seasoned.
Properly.
It is a bit spicy, but it's properly seasoned.
Have you left like containers of seasoning all over the counters? Like, is Morgan cleaning up after themselves?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
But yes,
Bobby Flay, more like Bobby Slay.
Eh.
yeah.
I'm in pain.
Once the rat is cooked, we'll set it aside.
Okay.
To cool and seal in the juices,
Okay.
and then we'll put everything away. Make sure the dishes are clean.
Okay.
And we'll cut the rat the meat into 3 separate pieces, and then a tiny sliver set to the side.
All right.
And we'll go to Xavier's cell first.
Okay. Go to Xavier Cell, who's currently laying down.
Thank fuck you're alive still. How you doing, bud?
I am well. How are you?
Well, I'm better than seeing you not frozen like a fuck knuckle.
I am glad to see that I was able to keep you from burning alive.
Oh, I could have handled that, but appreciate it. Yeah, have some food. And we'll hand one of the portions of rat meat into Xavier.
Xavier takes it and doesn't even pause. He just begins tearing pieces of meat off and eating it.
It is delicious. It's a little spicy, but it's delicious.
Got some heat to it.
And Xavier just like stops.
Okie dokie. You enjoy that. I'll see you in the morning. And then
Thank-
we'll
And he,
walk
as you
away.
turn to walk, you just hear, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
he does have manners.
Ooh. Well, glad to have you on the team.
God, the chill pill worked.
God. And next we'll walk to Rain's cell.
Rain is currently running around unless they have returned.
Probably eventually would return
Okay.
to get ready to go.
Howdy, howdy.
Well, hello there.
Room service. And we'll hand a portion of rat to Rain, and then hold that little sliver and be like, and then in Sylvan, hey, buddy, I told you I'd make you something good. Come on. You'll love it. And hand it out to the Drake.
Absolutely just chomping down. This is really good.
Oh, you're a fucking beauty. Well, enjoy your dinner. I will see you in the morning.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you very
Toodaloo.
much.
Toodaloo. And we'll head back to his cell, snuggle up on his bed, finish his rat, and just have some quiet conversations with Jasper.
Perfect. All right. So, is there anything any of you are wanting to do in the evening time, or are you good if we transition to the morning?
I'm good.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Perfect. Cool. I just want to make sure. So, the night passes peacefully. Many of you are familiar with the sleeping situation anyway, so any weird noises or creaks you're already used to. In the morning, bright and early.
Waking
Erica's-
up to the screams of the damned.
Yep. The screams of the damned. It's okay. The torture's in the basement.
But sound travels.
Sound
Ivy.
does travel. You're right, but it's stone. It's fine. You guys are fine.
It's fine.
Bright and early. Ericus walks by. It's maybe about 8 o'clock. And she starts, all right, rise and shine. Come on. You all have a very busy day. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh my god. Children. Absolute children. As she walks past all of your cells with her great axe ringing against the bars and it's echoing against the stone every time she does it. Come on, I was not asking. Let's
When
go.
she comes by Xavier's cell, he's standing in front of the bars.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
She's like, stops. Oh, good morning.
It wouldn't kill you to ask nicely.
Please get your butt out of bed.
Thank you. And we'll start getting up.
she'll stop for a second. Xavier, good morning.
Good morning. This is a contract.
Here you go. And she, through the bars, will hand you a scroll, a rolled up piece of parchment.
He unrolls it, reads it.
Dictates exactly the terms of that you will complete this mission first, and based on the completion of how it is completed, based on the performance of how this mission is completed, will grant permission to search for your father as well. Or, and she kind of steps, she's like, you can either do this and have it as a side mission on every mission you complete, or you can have it as a whole separate mission and you can take the team or have them help you on side mission, whatever.
He holds it up against the wall and takes. Actually, yeah, he just takes the quill and he signs it. Rolls it back up and hands it back.
She unscrolls it just enough to make sure the signature is yours.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, okay. Folds it up, puts it in her belt. Welcome to the team. Try not to blow them all up. And she'll unlock the cell. Alright, rest of you, let's go.
Alright. Let's do it! First day of Havoc!
Yay! Okay. Hopefully we can all kind of get over yesterday and be cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
sorry.
little bit of a speed bump.
I mean,
At this point, where's Vera at this point?
Did Vera sleep in the office?
I imagine Vera would just power down in Erica's office and then just use that as the charging zone.
The charging, her charging dock.
Yeah, my charging station.
Charging dock, like a Borg.
Yeah.
She is a very complicated Roomba.
Yeah. Except I don't suck. I win.
She just has kind of cold.
Oh God! Oh God!
So, Vera, she would have come and woken you up and she'd poke her head in and unsure a little bit if you already wake up on your own. Because Ericus doesn't seem to be super familiar with your operation specifically. She understands a little bit how you work, but she did not program you herself. So she pokes her head and she's like, Vera.
Upon hearing her name, Vera, you hear the startup sounds of again the slow hum and the liquid starting to bubble and move through all the tubes, the light and to the jewel in her eyes slowly pulsing and glowing as it retains its glow, and she just goes, good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready?
Yes. And she just grabs her lance, which was leaned up against the wall, and attaches it to her back and goes to follow Ericus out the door.
She'll turn and walk away and lead the rest of the group as the rest of you are standing there. Okay, great. Now that we're all here, I think you all understand the terms of the mission. Are you all still ready and willing to complete to the best of
Oh,
your
good.
ability?
The cold shoulder's joining us.
oh, hey, that's a little bit harsh, don't you think?
It
Come on.
is so early in the morning for this.
I
That was
don't
fun.
understand.
You know what? You're right. That was in poor taste. The cold
I
shoulder
don't
would have
taste.
belonged to
I don't
Xander.
require food.
That's kind of sad.
That
I
is
don't
sad.
know what sad is.
That's even worse.
Hey, say goodbye to Mom, guys. We're going on a road trip. Bye.
I don't have a mother. I thought we discussed this previously.
Samesies.
I was talking about Urkis. It's kind of our
Since
mom
when am
right
I-
now.
I am not
Yeah.
your mother.
No.
Oh,
no.
I know you're not my mom, but
Ericus is my
wouldn't want to
employer,
be.
not my parental unit. I'm afraid you are confused.
I was trying to make a joke, and apparently the joke fell so badly that
But nothing is on the floor. How could something fall?
okay, we're gonna talk about things what are literal in everything, and figurative speech, or similes and metaphors and all that. I want to talk to you about all this.
I feel like Rain is a great person to explain that.
Yeah. I mean,
Vera turns to Rain. Would you explain this to me at a later date?
Absolutely. And we're also going to work on emotions. And I don't know. We'll figure out other stuff. We got this.
And get Morgan just lean over to Xander and just go, This is some good entertainment.
Xavier kind of smiles and he says, "Well, it is going to be an interesting trip."
I agree.
And at that point, Vera turns to Xavier and goes, I am. It is good to see that you survived.
Oh no, I did not survive. You killed me.
Correction. It is good to see you standing here, regardless of what you went through.
Correct. It is good.
Okay, all right.
Do not do it again. It is highly unadvisable.
Let's get you all to the teleportation.
It is definitely highly unadvisable.
You know what? Let's just get moving, guys.
You all
Yeah.
We're going on an adventure.
Okay, come on. Let's
Hey,
go.
guys, you want to see this? Norza is gonna like take a little bottle of canteen water, cash-shaped water, and just kind of like does like the whole little Avatar Aang thing and just like it twirl around. It's like,
Anyways,
Cool,
back
right?
You catch Vera's interest. At this point, she goes to touch it. And she goes to poke it. Very slowly. She pokes the water.
Norza makes sure to keep it like solid and like just like still floating in the air as they're just like poking at it. Pretty cool, right?
I do not know what cool is, but you are defying the laws of physics. Gravity? Shape of form. Interesting. And she just takes her finger back and stands straight.
Yeah, it's a little magic. I'm kind of good at that. So, yeah. Puts the water back in.
Great.
Canteen.
Great, very entertaining. I'm so glad you have party tricks. And Erica starts walking towards the room. Oh, yes.
It's nothing big, I promise. Just as Norsa's doing that, can I use a minor illusion to just make like little sparkles and fireworks around the water?
Yes.
I am confused.
What is happening?
I do not process this information. Where did the sparks come from? There is no conductive material.
Will you all please stop pranking Vera? Let's go.
This is a prank. I am not laughing.
It's a bad joke.
See, the sad thing about pranks is, like, when people pull it on me, you don't get to laugh at the jokes. People usually just laugh at you with the pranks. So those are bad jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, those are bad ones.
none of you are laughing. You
was
did a
just-
bad job on your joke.
I was just trying to make something pretty.
Then is it a joke?
No, it's just something pretty.
Then you failed on multiple reasons.
You are mean.
Well then, okay. We're all a little feisty this morning. Great. Love that. Let's go to the teleportation pad, please. Let's move.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, do not call me that.
Understood objective. And at that point, anything to do with the water, the jokes, it all just completely goes out of Vera's mind, and she goes to follow Ericus again, like a good little puppy that she is.
Oh. So you walk in this room
Oh.
after telling Ren to not call me that, and like walks off. You walk into a room. In this room, it is all stone walls. There's a bunch of runes written on the walls. They're glowing blue. In the middle of the floor is a large platform, big enough to let all 5 of you stand on it. Along the bottom ridges of it are also runes and runic incantations, gestures. This is your teleportation pad. Now I'm going to give you, and she looks at Rain and hands a stone. Now this is to communicate with me when you're ready to come back. I'm
Okay.
entrusting you with it.
Okay.
Since you do like to keep things. So I'm entrusting you with it. So when you are ready to come back, just let me know, and we'll be able to teleport you back to this location. The objective is to figure out what is causing the death of these merchants and adventure types when they go to this town. Do what you have to do without burning down the town. try to remain friendly and don't raise too much suspicion. Sound doable?
I
Great.
think we can manage.
I feel like it's possible.
Okay.
No worries.
I'm a little worried, I'm not gonna lie.
And about what? Yeah, it's not important.
Great. And she makes like eye contact with Xavier. She's like, great. I'm gonna send you all there. I'm giving you 3 days. If you're not back within 3 days, I am coming after you. I expect all 5 of you to still be alive by that time, or come back to me alive. Good, good. If you don't, I will replace you. Good, good. Stand on the teleportation pad, and I'll send you on your way.
What happens if we don't stay on it? And it was just like kind of crowds looking like he's gonna jump.
Why would you attempt it?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
What if I told you it would, like, I don't know, shred your body parts? Then what would you do?
Not again. All right, let's do it.
Teleportation is bad enough as is. You're gonna bring that up? You're just gonna spring that at us?
Okay, anyways, have fun! And she'll click a button, and you all teleport. You are finding yourselves as it takes a couple of seconds. Within seconds, you are standing outside of a heavily wooded town. You can see through the tree lines that there are buildings and a street within this town. It is a smaller town, about 600 people. From the outside, there's a small sign that just says, "Welcome to Tillstone." There's a little bit of hustle and bustle as people are wandering up and down the street. The street is made of dirt. It's busy enough. And you realize in your pockets, like in your little pouches and everything else, there is 15 gold pieces each, additional onto whatever you had when you first started. With a little note, it just says, "Consider this your first payment." You guys can add 15 gold to whatever you originally start with.
Damn.
Yeah, be able to
Tommy
pay.
gave us the allowance.
You got an
Yeah,
allowance.
we got an allowance.
I feel like you guys are gonna keep calling her mom, and she's just gonna slowly descend into madness.
I mean,
She wasn't
eventually,
already
maybe.
there?
She's a little bit.
It is canon. Chad can verify that.
Oh god. Oh god.
When Xavier sees the 15 gold in his pouch, he walks over to Haley. He pulls out one gold piece. Always call her mother. And he hands it to her.
Okay.
I'm so upset.
I don't understand. Why?
Oh, sorry, not Haley. Shit.
Oh,
Allie?
Rain.
I will absolutely do that. And then I'm gonna hand it over to Levin. Like our horde grows.
Oh no.
Okay. Alright, great. So, the 5 of you do find yourselves outside of this heavily wooded area. Yes, Tom.
I just for my own sake, do I recognize these woods?
I don't know. I don't know, do you?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't know. How much traveling has Morgan done?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Probably
They
not.
don't look like home, do they?
They do not look like home.
Got it. That's all I needed to know.
This does not look like home, no.
Okay, cool.
What is your guys' plan? What is your order of operations that you would like to pursue before you start hunting? What do you want to do?
Upon
So-
the beat of silence,
Mm-hmm.
before Vera, as soon as she notices the gold passing through, begins calculating all the different possibilities of how to handle the mission, going through all of the analytics within her head, all of the programs and history that she knows. Analyzing. I have come to a conclusion. In order to get the information we need to successfully complete this mission, we should investigate.
You know
Yeah.
what? I agree with that. Let's get some breakfast.
What? But well, I guess we can go to the tavern, like ask people around about everything. So
Taverns are considered highly populated areas. Would be very good for voice and word of travel.
yeah. Right.
I recommend it.
All right. Cool. So that's 3 for tavern breakfast. Tavern breakfast.
I could go for
I
some
do not
breakfast.
eat.
Okay.
Technically, that is still 3, not including me, as I do not consume.
Okay. Xavier, you gonna come with us for breakfast?
I assume I have to.
I mean, you don't have to. We'd like you to, but
I
you could
will
always go around
do-
town.
I will do everything in my power to help us complete this mission, so I will go with you.
You
Thank
are
you.
being much more agreeable. Did something change?
You killed me.
I do suppose that would make something change.
Oh my god.
So,
It has made quite a difference in my overall demeanor. I am much more pleasant now.
That is good for the sake of this mission.
It is. We agree.
I heard cryotherapy was a thing, so I didn't realize it was a mood stabilizer as well. This is interesting.
Do you need stabilized again? As like the gem glows.
Fucking hell.
The gem glows on her wrist.
Wow.
Go right ahead, Norza. It is very relaxing.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's save that for when we have an encounter that needs that therapy. But right now, let's go and get some breakfast. Okay, my voice is getting high. Let's go.
Hit me, giant woman.
So as you all begin walking into this small town known as Tillstone, the first tavern that you come across is called the Cracked Hoof. It's the first one you see on the main street. You see a couple of little shops, but it has the first swinging sign with a little mug on the outside of it. Do you want to stop in here? Do you want to keep going? It seems like a pretty nice place. Like, seems fairly busy.
Here's a question: is there any kind of like moss or vegetation or grass growing around it?
Yeah.
Can I like lean down and
Yes.
in Sylvan talk to the grass like, "Hey, you going, mateys? So what's the vibe going on here? Is it pretty good? No? Yes?
Are you speaking to the plants? Like, are
Yes.
you using something? Are you?
I'm
using
I'm
speaking
just
plants?
literally just speaking Sylvan.
Okay.
They are talking to the dirt. Does this help?
Shh.
I don't know what they're saying.
The grass is just swaying.
Does
Very
it
peaceful.
seem to be swaying in like
Yeah. It seems like-
agreement?
yeah, it seems like a little peaceful.
The grass
like,
is
sway.
swaying in cursive.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the cursive grass, because that's what grass speaking is.
Not to
cursive.
be confused with italicized or bold grass.
Exactly. No.
Oh
no,
god,
No.
bold
God.
grass. Don't do.
We don't talk about
We-
bold grass. They're
No,
so
we
We're
disrespectful.
not
don't.
ready for that.
So
We don't
disrespectful.
talk about bold
Bold
grass.
grass.
No, no.
We don't talk
Talk about bold
Oh my
grass.
god.
I throw fireballs straight up, and then it comes out.
End of session. Then we
Just
all
take us
come.
all out.
Oh
There
my
we go.
gosh. Okay.
We're just gonna bolt up. It's like, okie dokie, we found a nice place.
Okay.
Talking to
And
the
it
dirt
walks
gave you
right
that
in.
information. Apparently so. And Vera follows after.
So inside,
All right.
it is around breakfast time. It is early. There is quite a few different types of people located in this bar. There seems to be a couple of merchants types. There seem to be some of just the local villagers. Everyone just seems to be congregating here for their morning breakfast before they go out and do their daily work. The person that's standing behind the counter at the bar is kind of leaned down. You can't quite see them very well, but upon popping into through the front door, a little bell rings directly above you, and he pops up, and you realize that it's a sailor. And the sailor looks up. He's like, "Hey, welcome in. You guys can sit anywhere. I'll be over with you in just a second."
Thank you.
Okie dokie. What do we want? Booth, corner, table? Who's got a preference?
At this point, Vera just looks for the nearest space that would occupy a large warforged and sits there.
One of the corner tables.
Corner table takes the
Corner
entire
it.
side.
Corner table.
So head over to the corner table, and you can hear the little clip clops as the satyr comes rushing over. He's short. He's about 4 foot. Okay. What can I get you? Are you new here? You look new here. Do you want some coffee? Do you want what are you looking for?
What's the special?
Oh, the special. I am so glad you asked. Well, today it's an order of bacon and eggs with 1 pancake on the side.
That sounds yummy for me.
It does sound good. What are you most proud of?
That is a very good question. That's a very good question. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
You don't have a
You know what?
You have a dish you're
the
most proud of?
sausage is really good. Like I really am proud of the sausage. I take care of it and all of that myself, and I season it. It's real good.
No shit. Oh, hit me with it. I'm excited to try it.
Okay, great. Anything else or just that?
I will have a with the sausage. I'll also have 2 eggs and double of fire whiskey.
Oh, okay. A little early, but that's all right. No judgment here. I'll take that. All right. Anything for the rest of you?
Make that two fire whiskeys.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take 2 fire whiskeys. No rush. No problem. Anything for you?
Same.
Same. Okay, great. You?
Well, I would like some orange juice and some information that's going around town.
I'm gonna elbow him.
Orange juice and
little bit.
information. Is information code word for like some kind of way you like your eggs?
At this
Yes.
point, Vera
Yes, they are.
interrupts. At this point, Vera interrupts. Goes, information, the acquiring of important knowledge needed to succeed in the mission.
Wow.
We require knowledge about happenstance within this town.
We are just curious as to how exactly you season your sausage. Is it
It's
a
an old
special
family
blend?
recipe. Old
Is
family
it-
recipe. I don't know if I can tell you that.
Yeah, we've been traveling.
That is not the
from
correct
coast to coast
information that we came here
at
for.
every bar we could
Vera.
find the best sausage. So
Vera.
we were just
I do not understand.
Right.
This is directly
Vera.
going against the
Y'all are a
objective.
weird group. Like, no.
we're working towards the objective carefully.
Yes, we don't
I promise.
exactly want to. We don't exactly want to draw attention to ourselves that people are
sailor's
just
kinda
asking
there,
around.
like, rocking back and forth like anything else. Like,
Nope,
I
that'll
do
be all.
not need to consume anything.
all right, I'll have this out quick as I can. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He trots off behind the bar in the kitchen.
Vera, dearie, we don't exactly want to broadcast that we're out looking for information
The
about
pursuit of
murderers.
knowledge is a noble endeavor. Many people do it on a
Indeed.
daily basis.
It's true, but
But-
when what we're looking for is knowledge about killers, it kind of puts a fucking target on our back, doesn't it?
Or
Okay.
they'll hide a lot harder, and it'll be more difficult for us to find them, and then we won't be able to complete our objective in 3 days, and then Mom will be really upset with us, and it'll just be really bad.
All right, good to know. Good to know. I did not think about that. That is,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Analyzing data.
Uh,
I have
Next
not
time-
processed your point.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
understand. I believe.
Fucking mint. So,
Mint, there is no mint.
maybe we'll have a code word for next time if we do anything like that.
Yes.
Sausage. Sausage sounds
Sausage.
good.
Sausage.
Sausage.
Sausage. Shall I
Turns-
program this?
Yeah.
you know what? Yes.
What is
Please
the
do.
directive of speaking the word sausage?
Means secret.
It means our
Secret.
objective is a secret, and not to tell anybody besides us 5.
So, sausage means gag order?
Yes.
Understood.
I watched both you guys' heads just go down. Very good. Very good. Oh my god.
God damn it, Hale.
You know,
Somebody clip that.
I'm doing it. This is a very good group. Okay. All right.
I'm just a robot. I don't know what I
I'm just a
mean.
robot.
I'm just a robot.
I'm
you
just a
liars!
small town girl living in
I'm
a
just a
sausage-filled
material
world.
girl. Oh. Eventually, the satyr comes rushing over. On his arms, he has the plates of food just layered. He's like, all right. I got you guys your foods. And he puts them down in front of all of you, and he looks at you. You sure you don't want anything? Like, you sure?
I have a sausage.
No!
I require nothing else.
Okie dokie, if you say so.
Just gonna pat her on the back.
Enjoy
That
your
was
meal.
perfect!
Enjoy. I'll be back in a little bit to check up on you. He trots off to go and talk to a couple of the other tables.
She addresses Rain. Was I successful?
Yes, absolutely perfect.
I will keep that for future data use.
I'm gonna like unzip my cloak a little bit so Levin can peek his head out and I start feeding him bacon.
Okay.
Oh,
The food
That
is
was
actually
cute.
really good. Like, and the sausages are excellent. Like, this is
Family
absolutely
recipe.
excellent.
Yeah.
So around you, this sailor is running around serving a couple of the other tables. Oh, thank you guys. So much.
Oh!
Great.
Thank you.
Good to see
Hello.
you guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome in. We are happy to have you.
You have joined Chaos.
You
It
have
is.
joined.
Oh my
Havoc.
gosh.
You have joined
yes.
Team
Welcome
Havoc.
to Team Havoc.
Welcome to Team
It
Havoc.
is, yes.
So much chaos is happening.
Oh
much
my
chaos.
gosh.
So,
So
Yes.
much.
Havoc
so
be thy game.
Yeah.
at a couple of other tables that you can readily see, you do see people of all types. You see a couple of tieflings, you see some half-elves, you see some elves, you see a couple of Githyankies. There's a couple of, there's a little bit of everything. Is there anyone in here besides the satyr that you want to talk to, or how do you go about starting your investigation?
I
How-
want Vera to try to use her processors to figure out who is talking the quietest out of
Ooh,
everybody in the
Ooh.
tavern.
That's a good one. Okay. Go ahead and roll me. You're actively listening, so let's do investigation.
13.
13. Okay. All right. So you're listening. It's kind of loud in here. It's early. It's morning breakfast. There's regulars here coming in, like, hey, yelling at each other across. But kind of tune everything else out. You're trying to figure out who's whispering the quietest, who has something that they're trying to hide. Off to the corner on the other side of the bar, kind of lock in on a human and a tiefling kind of talking in hushed tones. They're both wearing darker clothing, daggers at their hips. They don't look quite like the rest of the villagers. They don't look like they quite belong here, like probably passing through kind of like you are. They're talking in really whispered tones of just it's really weird, like the stuff that's been going on. Like I don't know if we should stay long. Like I don't know. We may want to get out of here pretty quickly, and just kind of that mothering to each other of not wanting to offend the rest of everybody else since this is their town, but also like strange things are going on. I'm uncomfortable. We should leave.
All right. As soon as she kind of flips into this, everybody at the table notices that she's gone very still and that there's almost like what looks like a loading circle kind of happening in her jewel, like her forehead jewel. Like you can almost see the color like going around and kind of fading in and out as Vera does not speak or respond or generally react to anything that's happening at the table while you all are eating.
Been okay there, Vera? What's happening?
And you hear like a small hum again as she kind of clicks back. The two in the corner. It appears as if they are not happy to be in this town.
Oh. Hey?
And she gives the general description of the two that she saw having the conversation to the whole team. It appears as if they are talking quiet to contain a sausage.
I fucking love it. I love it so much. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Work with this. So, what's the game plan? Should one of us go up to them and act friendly and then like try to like get into the info as much as possible, or aggressive?
They seem scared. They're
Okay.
experiencing an elevated heart rate and are talking in hushed tones. It seems as if they are trying to avoid attention. Mayhaps a non-aggressive approach may be the most acceptable.
Right.
One of us could just say we're new in town and ask them if they could point us in any good directions for fun things to do here. And
Yeah,
Rain.
that actually seems like a good idea.
Would you care
At
to
that
go
point, Vera
approach
put-
those nice gentlemen? Vera, let's let Rain do it, I think.
Someone a
You-
little better at lying.
You do not require my assistance in this endeavor, Rain.
no, but I will let you know if I do.
Excellent. And Vera put
Probably
their
by
hands back
steam.
down on her lap and just again goes very stark.
Okay. Oh boy.
This is gonna be
Let
a
me
long
help
3 days.
Jacket.
Good.
I'm sorry.
This is
Tommy, when you said that, I was like, this is serious.
This is serious.
Right.
Okay.
You look to the table that has been indicated to you. Sitting there is a human with brown hair, black clothes, and across from him is a tiefling that's purple, that is kind of hunched over, also in darker clothing. You've seen a couple of the villagers around, they wear lighter clothes, that way when they're out working, they don't overheat. But these two stick out a little bit.
Okay.
They're kind of hunched over, talking to each other, arms on the counter, like on the table, arms crossed, like occasionally taking a sip of their drink. The tiefling, what's your passive perception actually?
It is.
Let's use your passive.
It is a 16.
Perfect. So you notice that the tiefling kind of keeps shifting his eyes around the room, like he's worried that they're being overheard, or like something bad could happen at any moment. Like you can see a little bit of sweat like beading on his forehead, of he's just nervous.
Are they eating anything? Like having plates?
They're
in front of them?
currently one of them has an empty plate, like he just finished eating, and the other one has a little bit of food, but like the tiefling does, he has a little bit of food, but he looks like he's just been taking little bites of it. His
Okay.
nerves seem like he seems highly elevated with his nerves. The other one seems a little more calm.
Okay. I'm gonna just mosey up to the calmer one.
Sure.
Hi. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you guys at all. I'm just new in town and new here, and I was wondering if you like had any suggestions on what to order. Or...
Oh,
Seems like you guys liked your food here.
when you walked up, they kind of like they had their arms and their elbows on the table. They kind of sit back and straighten a little. Kind of puts his arm on the back of the chair. Oh, well, I mean the bacon and was really good. As for things to do around here, it's kind of small. Like normally this is like walking through. If you have things to trade, like there's a bunch of merchants and traders. If you want to talk to one of them, I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for, but it's kind of the vibe. Kind of
I'm
just
gonna pull over a chair.
Okay.
Sit down.
Okay, you pull over a chair, drag, plop down. Tiefling kind of okay, looks a little nervous. Yeah,
So what brings you guys here? If it's just a walking through town, what are you guys doing?
we're also just traveling through here on our way to a bigger city.
What you gonna do there?
I'm not quite sure yet. I know he's got family there, so we're gonna go see his family. And the tiefling nods vigorously, like, "Yep, I'm gonna go see family." But I mean, other than that, we don't really have much going on. Why are you looking for someone to travel with? Because like we could bring you along with us.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to rest here for a few days. We've been traveling for a while, so if you guys
Sure.
are leaving soon. But if you guys were willing to stay for a bit.
We're kind of in a hurry. But
Oh shoot.
if you ever want to catch up later, we could give you directions or something where we're going.
Did you guys do anything cool while you were in town?
No, we've only been here for a day.
A day? Okay. But you went down to like the merchant area and stuff?
Yeah, there's a little tiny square off. You'll just go down the main street and go
Okay.
to the right, and there's a little market right there.
Okay. Cool. Get anything cool there?
Not really. That wasn't anything that we really needed. try to travel light, you know.
I get it. Well, thank you, I guess.
Yep. No worries.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Yeah. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name's Ben.
Oh. I'm John, and this is Silas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm memorizing their faces when I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you all just enjoy your morning
Yep.
and stay safe out there.
Why? You
Just be careful.
seen anything weird?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh.
But I've heard things, you know. So I just
Well, what have you heard?
I've heard like stories of like people disappearing.
And so at that, Silas, who is this purple tiefling, kind of like gestures to you to like lean in closer. He's like, okay. So like, I don't quite know what it is, but there's something very weird about this town. Like last night, when we were walking around, we didn't think anything of it, but we had kind of heard a rumor that people were going missing or like being killed or something like that, and so we were like, no, that can't be true. But last night it was real weird because suddenly this breeze picked up. We didn't see anything, but we just heard it, and it
Okay.
felt like we were being watched.
Okay.
But you didn't hear it from me. I think
Nope.
the locals are getting a little spooked too, and he'll kind of
Okay.
like sit back and stretch like he wasn't saying anything.
Thank you very much.
Yep, just I wouldn't want somebody that looks so fragile getting hurt.
I'll be okay.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Enjoy your travels. I'll walk back over to the group.
And you walk back over to the group.
Okay.
Guys, I
How'd it
made
go?
new friends.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Fucking great.
Awesome.
Their names are John and Silas. They're traveling through here. They've only been here a couple of days. There was a really creepy breeze last night, and they felt like they were being watched. But they said that the sausage is really good.
Okay.
Not your
Nice,
sausage,
nice.
Bear, a different sausage.
It was a breeze?
Yeah, they said they heard like a windy breeze thing, and then felt like they were being watched.
There was an
Okay.
anomaly, it appears, that piqued some sort of suspicion.
I mean, I don't want to I'm not trying to bash them or anything or think ill of them, just meeting them. But are we sure they were telling the truth and weren't trying to trick you?
Why would they be lying about them?
They seem to like me. I don't know. I've had people pretend to be my friends in the past, so like that wouldn't be too far off, I guess. But like,
Oh,
if
no.
maybe they were lying, but that's what they told me. So I figured like you guys asked me to go talk to them, so I talked to them, and this is what they said.
You did good.
Yeah,
And
you did very good.
anybody, if we ever find out if anyone is pretending to be your friend, we'll fucking kill them.
Well, maybe
Good.
not.
We'll
go that-
fucking kill them.
Okay, we will kill them. We will kill them. Oh boy.
It is
If they
much better-
directly oppose the objective, I will terminate them.
It is much better to kill them than to leave them horribly scarred and disfigured.
Or trapped in ice.
I feel like a really
Yes, that is very unpleasant.
What is happening?
I feel like that was Nate. That wasn't your character. That was Nate being like, "What is happening?"
This is nice talking. What the fuck is happening right
You're
now?
gonna be on this. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh god.
bringing the team together.
Bring the team together. So, eventually, you do see a couple of people start to get up and leave. It's starting a little further into the morning. They want to get out before it's too hot for them to work out in the fields or whatever they end up doing, even in the market. Silas and John do get up and eventually leave, be on their way. Eventually, the satyr comes trotting back over. He's like, all right. It looks like you guys are done. Do you need anything else?
I think we're good. Anybody want
Yeah.
a refill?
I'm good. I'm good, and I would like to thank you for this.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. And he starts picking up your plates and glasses and balancing them all. He seems very good at his job. All right, all right. If you guys need anything else, you're welcome anytime. I was happy to serve you. I'm just gonna think the sausages were good. Looks like you ate them all.
They
Yeah.
were fucking delicious, mate.
Do you know
Yeah.
if it's supposed to be windy today?
Windy?
Yes.
I mean, a bit of a light breeze, but nothing out of the normal.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed anything abnormal about breezes?
Normal breezes. Where are you guys from? Are you used
Yeah,
to
not
normal
he-
winds?
Not here, mate. Not here.
Well, I can see that. Like, just better look at you.
Nah.
No shame or anything. I just see you guys stick out a little bit.
Yeah, none taken.
We're from the next town over.
Next town over, then. I don't get many of you over here, but alright.
Oh boy.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, no worries. If you need anything else, just let me know. And I'll
Appreciate you, mate.
walk off back behind the bar. I just like that this is what you've resorted to. You know any abnormal breezes?
I don't know.
It's very good.
It appears as if Silas and John were worried about it happening at night.
They were.
Yeah.
Also, the wind would indicate something large coming in from above.
So, nighttime bad winds. So
Do you
maybe
think that maybe we should be out at night?
I mean,
feels like it.
probably.
We wanted that. I mean, yeah, going out at night might be a good idea so we can find everything. John and Silas also mentioned that there was a merchant in like a square area where we could
Oh.
all go and like we might be able to listen and talk to more people that way.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Probably get surveillance. Oh, we got a cat.
We
Oh,
I love that we got a cat immediately clicking.
lovely kitty.
Had to make her presence known.
yes.
Rain acquired this information. It might be best to follow suit.
Yeah.
I agree.
Since we need to kill time until nighttime.
Yeah. Tell you what, you guys go check out the merchant area. I'm gonna find us a place to stay tonight. How's that? Yeah,
Sounds
sounds
good.
good. All right, great. And and Morgan's gonna walk out the door.
Wait,
I
should we
do not
let the
believe-
guy who does it?
I do.
Sorry.
Oh no, you go.
Should we let the person who doesn't thinks a cot is a comfortable bed be the one to pick out where we're staying for the night? Like, I
You
don't
are
want to be rude
also-
and tell him not to do it, but
You are
Yeah.
also escaped convicts. Technically,
We
Not
are
escaped.
We were released.
technically, you all are convicts.
Under
You should
your
all not be
gentle
left
care.
alone.
I'll,
I would feel much better about the statistics of this mission were we to break up in pairs.
I will go with Morgan. I will keep an eye on Morgan. Make sure he picks a good bed for us to sleep in and stuff. So yeah, you guys have fun. Also, I do have a request. If you guys can find like a mug and like someone to like commission it and to paint world's best mom, so we can give that to Ericus. I think they would like that so much. You know.
Ericus is not a parent.
she's my mom.
You are Ericus's daughter.
Yes. Don't you see
I
the
do not
ears?
see. The data that I am given does not allow me to compute any resemblance.
Obviously, she is adopted.
Oh,
Ah. I will add that to my data logs.
that's amazing.
So,
Loopholes.
I didn't expect that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
When I was like, who's gonna be my Amanda Waller? I didn't think that you were gonna call Erica's mom. That was not. Okay, great.
canon. It's canon.
yep.
Great.
Cannon.
Great. I love it here. I love this so much. Okay. All right. So one group, you are headed off to go find lodging for the evening. The other group, you guys are headed to the marketplace. Rain, you were given directions. It was just down the street and to the right. So you're able to easily lead the group. You can see a couple of people milling about walking around, going to different shops. The regulars. As you get to the merchant's little square, it's really nicely set up. There's 12 to 15 different stalls, so they're set up in this square. For a small town, it's set up very nicely. A bunch of people mulling about. There seems to be one that's selling clothing. There seems to be one that's selling like your basic weaponry, like just the standard kind of objects that maybe these people don't normally have. You're used to it of seeing like daggers, etc. Not so common in here. You see a couple of fruit stands, a couple of just regular market stands of odds and ends. Just a nice little hometown market. That's kind of what you've wandered upon. Is there anything in particular that you want to head towards?
Is there any like board to like post like missing persons?
So, there is like a cork board off to one side, like a town like bulletin board.
Mhm.
It's got a little wooden roof over it to keep the rain and the weather off of it. There's old posters on there. You don't see anything new. Like everything is faded or taken down. There's a little wooden, almost like pencil holder with little tacks in it that just seemed to be for the community to put up.
Okay.
Xavier, are you looking for anything, or are you just
So
like...
Xavier is going to slowly walk
Okay.
around, and I'm just going to eavesdrop on conversations that are being had. I'm looking for people talking about anything resembling any of the actions the other two travelers described.
Okay, so what's your...
And if I catch anyone doing it, I'm going to like pretend to be looking at wares in whatever stalls nearest, so I can continue to listen.
Yeah, okay, great. Vera, are you just kind of walking around, standing in one place, keeping an eye on them?
Vera at this point, I would say stays with Rain.
Okay, perfect. So, right as you wander around,
Mhm.
Vera sticks close by. Xavier, you're wandering around. What is your investigation? Or roll me investigation. I was going to say passive, but roll me investigation.
I was going to say I'd rather take the passive.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, I'm doing really good with rolls today. I've only died once.
I've only died once in the first session.
20,
Yup.
30.
Nice.
Dang. Okay, so Xavier, as you wandering around, eavesdropping a little bit, you're doing a really good job of being like, oh, I'm just not from here. I'm looking at these wares. You're playing it off very well. Eventually, you do catch on to the sound of a woman talking to a man. You look over and it's an elf and a half-elf as they're discussing it. Not really... Like, it's hush whispers, but also this seems to be like general knowledge that there's something going on that maybe just not everyone knows about. So you're listening, you walk over to the booth, you're looking at these little knickknacks of just handmade crafts and cards and things like that. That seems to be more stationary based. And they're talking in hushed tones as she leans over and whispers. She's like, I don't know. It was just like out of nowhere, this poor merchant was just killed. It looked like he'd been maimed. There was blood everywhere. I just saw the tail end of it when I looked out my window and the guards were dragging the body away. There was blood everywhere, but there was no killer. This is the third time that this happened. The guy kind of like gets a grimace on his face of, I don't know if it's safe for us to stay here anymore. Like, we might need to look at moving elsewhere, like the next town over, or to the capital, something like this. It's just getting a little odd, especially when it's like people from out of town. I'm just worried they're going to start, whatever it is, start turning on the townsfolk. And they just kind of continue talking the hush whisper of, well, do we leave? Do we stay? Like, what is our options here is kind of where the direction of conversation goes.
As they're talking to that, since I'm at this ware and it looks like stationery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just to keep the whole guys up, I look at the vendor and I'm like, do you carry parchment for scrolls?
I think I do have a couple of rolls left. How many are you looking for? I think I've got 2 or 3 here.
I would take all if you have 3.
Oh, sure. That'll be 2 pieces of gold, please. These are hard to come by here.
Very well. Supply determines demand.
Ah, it does, and wait, it's just a little hard to keep around here.
Is there something wrong with trade in town?
We've just had a little less of it lately. Just weird happenings where merchants have decided to bypass our little town.
I've heard some stories. I am very sorry.
It is what it is. It's just making it a little difficult.
I kind of lean forward, and he says, I've also heard that the guards are covering it up, removing the bodies from the scene quickly before anyone can really notice.
Kind of glances around, leans forward. It's just weird. It's like they don't know what's happening either, so they're just trying to lessen the panic.
I understand it is all too often that these things get out of hand and someone tries to take the law into their own hands. Has anything like this occurred?
No, this is new, and I haven't heard of anybody trying to go out and deal with it yet because no one knows what it is. No one's seen anything yet. It's like it just vanishes.
What about the I heard the weird winds.
The weird winds. It's almost like it comes with it and it vanishes just afterwards too. But you didn't hear from me. I don't like going out to the other towns around us, and I'll stop sending merchants entirely.
Oh, no, I understand completely. Trust me. You need to make sure that you can earn a living. And I tip him an extra silver on top of the 2 gold.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind. And he hands you your wares.
No. Thank you so much. And so Xavier's going to go back to the group.
Let's transition real quick over to our 2 lads who are running around trying to find lodging. Are you just walking on the main street? What are you looking for in particular? What is your plan here?
Tommy, you're muted.
Oh, thank you.
Nice catch.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
My plan is to just whichever way they. Oh God! Actually, I didn't even know which way the square was, so I'm heading in a random direction.
You walk outside. Go.
Ah, God damn it.
Yup.
On the trail we blaze.
He literally walks out and goes that way.
Yep.
And
No,
That
I
feels
was
like an ill wind coming from over there.
walking out. Which way?
this is why
That way. No, okay, no, that way.
Hi.
Okay.
Or-
So you
Morgan,
continue
where you
walking.
going?
You go this way. You start walking as if you know where you're going. You are walking with the confidence of a man who's been here so many times. You have been here that everyone knows your name. You've got that level of confidence. You have
Yep.
no idea where you're going.
Not a clue. Not a one. Not a thought
Oh.
behind those eyes.
Not a thought behind
Oh,
those
boy.
eyes other than I'm doing a thing.
Boy. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay. Roll me survival.
Oh,
Can I-
Okay.
Let's.
Can I
Okay.
give Morgan advantage? Am
Yes.
I helping?
You're helping him look. Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Roll survival with advantage.
Okay. Oh. Well, that was a natural 20 on the first one.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I got a badass over here. Don't need my help.
But who the hell knows? Nah. So yeah, 22 in total.
22 in total. Great. So, as you're looking, Morgan, you're walking with the confidence of a man who's been here dozens of times. You have blazed this trail before. You have no idea where you're actually going. Norza off to the side is like, oh, well, I guess, like, this is the main street. Like, maybe we should go this way. Like, kind of directing a little bit. You are taking that, and you are running with it. As you walk down the main street, you eventually get to one side, where you do see an inn. It is labeled Silver Sword. On the outside, it says vacancy open. Like, vacancy, comma, open. Like, this is the first inn you've come across. It looks pretty decent. Nice stonework on the outside, glass windows. Looks well taken care of and well managed.
Hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
Super nice.
it is. Do you know at all which way the shopping place was?
Yeah, it's over there. Why?
How
Oh,
about
okay.
it's far enough away from here, right? It's far enough away. We should be okay. I'm right, Ivy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Fucking Mint, let's go get some rooms.
Are you doing okay? You're not usually your cheery self.
I'm fine.
Insight check.
That's all these two are gonna do. It's deception and insight checks against each other.
Exactly. Oh god.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, hey, that's a 19.
Okay. Well.
Well.
Oh god. Where is it? Starting it off. I'm using my Tide of Chaos for the day. I rolled a 1.
Okay. All right. You're using your Tide of Chaos.
Yes, I.
Okay.
Mint. Dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So just barely. So
Yep.
you can kind of see that Morgan's a little off, but you can't place why. Like it's just like maybe the sausage that he had for breakfast isn't sitting right. Like you can't quite place what's actually wrong, and so you just have to roll with it.
All right. Cool. Yeah. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be. It's a nice place.
Cool. So you. walk
Besides,
inside.
if I'm sorry, I don't mean to
You're
interrupt.
fine.
I was
Yeah,
just wondering, the inn, is it like multi-storied?
It's 2. It's
2?
got ground
All right,
floor,
perfect.
Top floor. So you
Perfect.
walk inside. Yes. Okay.
Yes, and I'll just turn
Please.
to just talking to Norza. Besides, if we get a room on the second floor, we can keep an eye out from a height.
Oh yeah, that would be really
Shit.
good. Really
Yeah.
good. So should we get like one room that's facing the front, so we can check out with the front, and then one room checking the back to see if there are anyone like coming in from the back area?
If, hear me out on this one, if we got one that's in a corner, we could not only be close enough where we can talk to each other, but we can see in different directions.
Oh, okay. I feel pretty good about that.
$10
Yeah.
spirit just ends up on the roof.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
This gives me the most statistical advantage. I will remain up here.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so behind the front reception area is a darker haired woman. You recognize her as a drow. She is in a white peasant shirt, black corset, and black skirt. She looks up and smiles pleasantly. She's like, "Oh, hello there. I'm guessing you're looking for lodging for the evening."
How's it going, you big bloody beautiful bastard? Yes, we'd like a couple rooms on the second floor, if you don't mind.
How charming. You said 2?
Yes, please.
Sure. May I ask how many are staying? She's taking like notes.
5?
No,
5?
Is
Perfect.
that the number?
Yeah, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's not me. Just counting the number of people on the screen right now.
I feel
Same.
like Morgan's
Same.
counting not only like the 5 people, but also Jasper and the Drake.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
5? Is it
Yep.
5? Actually, like, we sure?
Yep. That's exactly what it is, too.
Exactly what it is. Okay. 5. That not a problem. You said 2 rooms upstairs?
Yes, please. If you have, by any chance, do you have 2 rooms in it, like an adjacent corner, like right next to each other?
Let me see what's already taken and not. And she'll pull out a paper from a drawer and place it down. Yeah, looks like that's manageable. Looks like the people that were in those rooms checked out this morning, so you should be just fine. Is there anything else that you're needing?
What time do you guys serve breakfast, or do you serve breakfast, really?
We do serve breakfast. We don't have a lot for breakfast as we don't have like a full functioning kitchen. We have like a half kitchen, but we are able to do like basic accommodations in the morning.
Are you able to cook sausage?
Yes.
I think would be good.
Okay.
It is
Or-
wonderful. This place is beautiful.
Yeah.
How much is it going to run us?
How many nights are you staying?
No more than 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a raid again.
Welcome in,
Yay!
guys.
We're on
Oh,
guild.
Hi,
Two
Oh.
guys.
Wow.
Hope
Yeah.
your stream was great.
Thank
Um,
you very much, the World Guild.
Hope your
Thank
stream
you
was so
guys. We
good.
love you so
We
much.
do love you guys.
love you all.
Hello.
Mwah.
Okay, well, you said you're just
Lovely,
staying
lovely people.
for the night? Just one?
No more than 3.
No more
Yeah.
than
So 2 or 3. You know, here on the side of caution, it'd take 3 nights.
3 nights? Okay, 5 people. That'll be 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Fucking here you go. And
Okay.
it will place
So
10
slide
gold.
across. She'll slide across and put it with the rest of the coinage that she has behind the counter. Oh, thank you very much. If you need anything, my name is Ariel. I'm happy to help you with whatever accommodations you might need.
Errol, it is lovely to meet you. The name is Morgan. This is me mate, Nosy. And we will talk to you later.
Yeah. Have a great rest of your evening, you guys. She'll go back to whatever she's doing. You've acquired your room keys. You have 2 rooms and the
Yes.
adjacent corners.
All right. Go find the others and
Okie
everything
dokie.
situated. Okay.
Okie dokie. You go find them. I'm going to get the room situated.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I'll trust you. Yeah, I totally trust you. Yeah.
I trust it. Yeah, okay.
You are not following directive.
Well,
Nope.
well,
Okie dokie.
yeah.
Yep, you go up the stairs.
Yep.
Narza, you are left to go back to the rest of the group. They're pretty easy to find. Vera kind of sticks out enough for you to find them.
Just,
I'm
sorry.
Norza is just gonna make sure to stay out of like Vera's sight, knowing that they weren't following objective. Just like, but kind of like trusts like Morgan.
Okay, great. Great,
While
great,
just
great.
handing over the keys to like everybody. Like, all right, hey guys, got keys and everything. So yee.
So you're purposefully. I'm with Rain. So
Yeah.
if you're giving anything to Rain, I see you.
Yep.
I did not. Congratulations, I played myself.
I
Oh,
played
boy.
myself. You played yourself.
I got myself in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Oh, hi. How's it goes? Hi.
Norza,
Hi. What's up?
you lack company.
Oh, no, I don't. I have you guys. That's company.
Norza,
I'm taking steps
Where
back away,
is-
just in case this turns into another icicle
I feel like
situation.
Xavier was walking up just as you're backing away.
Turned around and walked away.
Along with him, just
Oh my god.
Norza,
Oh,
where is the
God.
location of Morgan?
Morgan, he had to go to the bathroom, but he's gonna come out here real quick.
Allow me to process this data correctly.
Okay.
You left Morgan alone, a convict that you were tasked to maintain alone.
Well, it's a small bathroom, and you know some people deserve privacy, and it was number 2, and also Ericus has like trackers, and so in case they do anything and stuff and all that.
Norza,
Yeah.
are you aware of what Morgan can accomplish?
I read his file. I am aware. I am aware.
And you've still made the inevitable conclusion to remain alone.
Well, I was trying to build some trust. I was like, trying to build like a foundation, friendship. Oh,
Norza.
Yep.
Morgan is a convict.
so you're telling me I should probably go back, right?
Affirmative.
Okay, cool. All right. See you back. See you back at later. All right. Okay.
Norza.
Yep.
I will let Ericus know if you have managed to lose Morgan. Do not fail the mission objective.
Is that you? Never mind. Okay, I gotta go. I'll go. I gotta go. Bye. And Orsa just runs away with his tail between his legs.
I feel like Rain
Okay,
backed
bye.
backed up. Saw Xavier turn, and you guys are just
Yeah, and
chilling.
I'm just turned with.
You guys are like, cool. This market's
Vera
real
turns
nice.
around.
It's literally the Homer Simpson in the bushes. Gav just.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
not
Mor-
included.
Hey Morgan, where are you at, bud?
I'm in the bed. I'm in the hotel room.
You just in the hotel room? What you up to?
Yep, I'm just
You just chilling?
hanging out with Jasper, just chilling.
Cool. Just have a nice conversation.
Yeah.
What you and Jasper talking about?
Just reminiscing about the last time we were in a civilized place.
A civilized place.
I am checking out the beds.
Of course. Are you flopping into every single one? I feel like you're jumping into every one. Gotta test it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta check. Just like, are they nice beds?
They're very nice beds. This is
Are
a
they
very
better?
well maintained, like, inn. This is a very well maintained inn.
Oh, are they better than the ones that we have back at the cell?
Another one back at the cell is a cot, so I'm gonna say yes.
Oh.
I know that's hard to beat. I know cots in jail are hard to beat, but
I mean, mate, this is life.
so eventually.
No. I mean, no. The shack was lovely. I fucking miss it. But we were sleeping on a fucking board, mate. I didn't even have a pillow. Look, there's fucking pillows. I didn't know pillows existed. Yes, I know.
Suddenly, you just hear,
How many years was that?
you hear somebody
Fucking-
running. And-
Doesn't even
Flying
stop the
to a stop in
conversation.
front of the door.
Doesn't even stop the conversation. No, we were fucking 8 years old.
You bust into the room, Nate, as you are hearing this conversation. You're like,
Literally just on
They're
on
still
his
there.
back on the bed, feet up in the air, just kicking back and forth.
I am relieved that you've not lost Morgan.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, you big bloody beautiful bastard? Why are you out of breath?
oh, nothing. Just doing my morning jog. Morning jog. I kind of like to exercise a little bit. Kind of like
Vera
kinda
scared you,
like,
didn't she?
little bit.
Little
She's
bit?
a lot actually.
There we go.
She is the true parent of this group. I'm just a fun uncle. That's what I am. I'm just a fun uncle who's just trying, like, you know.
What? Very good.
awkwardness
Very good.
aside.
Naughty.
Yeah. What's up?
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Okay, cool.
You don't gotta try that hard, mate. We already like you.
Okay.
Take
Yeah.
a breath. Take a breath.
Take a breath. I'm just so used to like trying really, really hard with everything. Oh, oh.
Nosy.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Okay.
We like you.
Well,
You don't have to try so damn hard. When I see you're nervous about this,
yeah.
it's obvious since the second I fucking met you. But we like you,
Okay.
so you can relax around us. Vera is Vera. She's very intimidating.
Oh boy. You
Yes,
see
I-
her?
Yes,
like-
that is. She is terrifying,
Yeah.
but she is doing her job.
Okay.
But just because she is also doing her job, doesn't mean that you need to try that hard. You're doing great, mate.
Okay. A lot.
Alright.
So since we're kind of like talking now and everything, I hope it's rude.
Fix your mic, love. I know. You're good. You're fine.
We'll figure out this condenser microphone these
You-
days.
You're good.
It's-
Even if I have
figure it
to
out.
throat it. Yep. Sorry.
Eat it.
So, why do you keep talking to the air? Like, is your Why is that a thing? Like,
Oh, it's just me best mate Jesper. He lives in me head.
oh, okay. Cool. Cool. How long have you known Jasper?
How long's it been? Hey, you're the fucking brains of this operation. 15? Longer? Yeah, roughly about 15, 14 years.
Okay. And does Jasper, is he like a cool guy and everything?
Yeah, sure. He's a funny guy. He's a good guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He kept me going a while back.
Good. We don't need everybody to us going and stuff.
Speaking of which, where is everybody?
Great, I'm so
well-
glad you asked. Are you now with the information that Xavier has discovered? I don't know how much he's sharing.
Well, as soon as I make sure that Vera's not going to kill us.
Correct.
After the conversation was done, she just turns around and tries to scat out like that was just a happenstance. That's like your ever regular day occurrence. Does not comprehend why a person would walk away from that. So she just goes to find you too.
Great.
Oh god, we did, and you didn't tell them which inn we were staying at, did you?
I think I did. I gave them the
You said we
keys so
found-
they would.
Yeah, you gave them the keys. You didn't tell them.
Okay.
But yes, you did give them the keys. I'm sure they'll be able to
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah.
We'll look at the plastic number on the key.
Exactly. You'll look at the little plastic that has the little keychain and all of that. You'll be fine.
If
you get it.
as just as a contingency plan, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast message.
Which
To
one?
Rain.
Okay, I was like,
Oh
Rain.
God.
pick well.
Yes. Howdy. If you can hear me, I don't know if you're close enough, but we're at insert in name.
It's Silver Sword. You're good.
Silver Sword. Thank you. We're at the Silver Sword, second level in the corner.
All right. Sounds good. We will meet you there shortly.
Perfect.
And they're on their way.
Perfect.
Oh, cool. Did you message? Who did you message? Was it Rain?
Yeah. See.
Okay.
There's the brains of the operation.
So,
Yeah.
Xavier,
Oh,
are
I will-
you waiting to share what you've learned until you all get together, or are you going to tell Vera and Rain?
I'll wait until we get back to the hotel
Cool.
room.
Cool. So, you guys make your way back there.
Real quick, is there any world's best mom or number one mom memorabilia I can find?
I
You
love
find
you.
one that says "World's Best Tavern Wench." I don't know if you want that one.
I'm gonna put it, since Norza specifically asked for one, so I'm gonna walk up to the person,
Okay.
and while I'm just looking over those things, I'm going to give Levin the signal for him to crawl out and wreak havoc in the stall next to me.
Okay. So 11. You give
What's
him
happening?
the signal. He looks up at you.
Yes.
He kind of
Just a little whistle to him.
yeah, kind of scampers and scurries off. In a second, you hear a woman's voice screaming at him to get out of her fruits and vegetables as he is absolutely shredding them with his claws. You just see watermelons like falling
My
to
cabbages!
shreds.
My
cabbages!
Like all of the cabbages, all of the lettuce, everything. And you just see her go get a broom, but you know Levin well enough to know he's fine. He's gonna get out of this just fine. As she's trying to like swat him away. What do
I
you
will
do?
nab the world's
will
best
you please
tavern
roll me a
wench.
sleight of hand?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I've got a
Ericus
plus
is
6.
gonna love this.
Ooh, does that count as an assist from Levin?
Does that count as an assist from Levin?
Yes.
Cool. Good, because I rolled a 3 on that first one.
Oh my god.
So that's gonna be a 22.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, the guy was too busy. He runs over to help the other girl. He rolled a 2. He runs over to go help the woman that's off the other stall and trying to get this creature that he's hiding well enough where they can't quite figure out what it is. So like, oh my god, what is attacking? Oh my god, like what? As you just quickly nab it, and Levin, after wreaking havoc,
I'll whistle back for him to come back as I
Levin,
walk away.
after wreaking his havoc, eventually scurries back over. The other two that are still at the stall looking over, like, where'd they go? Where'd they go? I swear, like, I just saw it move. Like, where did they go? They're not focused on you at all.
Good.
You snag the mug, and you are well on your way to the silver sword.
Perfect.
You get there, and Xavier, you're able to reiterate kind of what you've heard. Are you leaving anything out?
No, I'm not leaving anything out. I actually add in the fact that, Xavier says, I do believe that we also might have an issue with the local authorities wanting this to be very quiet. I know we are being paid to, or being made to investigate this. Does anyone? And I look pointedly at Norza and our robot friend, and I'm like, does anyone have any idea if the locals are authorities are going to cooperate, or should we just try to avoid them?
Norza, do you want to
Norza
roll
and
me a
Vera.
history check?
Yeah, let me. Okay, sunflower dice.
Sunflower dice.
Yeah, sunflower. It's got actual sunflower lavenders.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're very
It's my
cute.
favorite. My favorite dice.
I wonder why.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Natural
Yeah. Okie dokie.
20. Yeah.
Alright. Norza, you've had enough training to know.
Mhm.
Though you may not have been ever in this area, you've heard of people talking about this town, etc. Even in passing, like just little comments of other knights who have gone through this area. The guards are normally pretty lax, so the fact that they're a little hesitant, like to even let this out, is a little odd to you. That maybe there's something. There's information that the merchants maybe didn't know or don't know, but from what you can recall, if you talk to the knights here, they're probably going to let you do what you have to, but they ask you to also keep it quiet. Like, you're aware that you could probably pull rank and be like, hey, here's this. Like, I need you guys to, like, let me work, kind of thing. Especially now that you have the backing of who is backing you.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we can pull rank a little bit, but make sure keep it quiet, keep it on the DL, as the cool kids say, you know. And
I'll just kind of nudge him, give him an eye.
Yeah. Just need to keep very professional in our job, but if we continue just what we do and make sure that bad things go away, we should be good.
In that case, we need to speak to the guard because they have been moving the bodies from the attacks. And they may have access to the latest one, which may give us the chance to try and guess what happened to them. The guard are reacting very quickly to these attacks, so they may know what more is a precursor to the attack.
Okay.
So we might be able to get some more information.
You know, I think I actually have a great idea is to lure one of the guards out and see this for ourselves.
Well,
Who's a good actor?
I do not think that this is a good idea.
like I said, we can pull authority. We can just say who we work for, and without like any harm to like the guards, you know.
Oh, I never said anything about harming them. Just tricking them.
That is a waste of resources and time.
But it would
Yeah,
be
but it's-
fun.
And funny.
We are here to be professionals. Fun is not part of the mission.
None
We
of us
got
are
three.
professionals.
And we also have 3
Speak
days.
for yourself. I am quite the professional.
Professional D's nuts.
I
Sorry.
would like you to take 1d4
I-
psychic damage. Thank you.
All right,
I
I'm
drop
rolling.
a fireball at my feet.
I was about to say, oh my god.
I
take-
also drop a fireball at my feet.
Okay. Suddenly you all die.
For some odd reason, Norza takes 3 psychic damage as it's like a bad headache.
So, alright. So it is getting later in the evening.
Hmm.
So I think that we will end stream here.
Okay.
Having let you all get to the inn. We'll work on a plan for when we come back. And then you guys will be able to enact whatever you decide on. So think about it. But thank you to all of our people who came in and watched. Thank you to all of our raiders. You have been great at dinner in the game. We always save a seat at the table for you, as Ray says. I'm taking one from his book. We appreciate it. We will be here every other Friday for this specific game. However, we also have games on Mondays. Right? You guys do Mondays now, yeah? Yeah, Monday.
not yet.
Monday
Monday doesn't
yet.
start until September.
Okay, Mondays on September. Tuesdays, Wednesdays,
Saturday morning.
Saturday mornings, and another
And
game on
Fridays.
Fridays when it's not this one. So,
Yep.
we have a bunch over here at Dinner in the Game. We have a bunch of lovely creators, such as these lovely people who make sure you go and follow and look them up, as they've been absolutely fantastic, and they're only going to get more chaotic as things start developing.
I guess you could say we're gonna wreak havoc.
We're gonna wreak havoc.
Oh!
as my lovely team have it. It's gonna be great. But you can see all of these guys and myself back in 2 weeks, where we will come back and have more chaos, more havoc, more clips, because I think that this is the most clips of funny moments I think I've seen in the game in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been your DM. I'm Ivy. I absolutely love this party. Please come back and see us for more. Stick around. We will be raiding
Please.
somebody. I'm just not sure who it is yet. So stick around. We'll be raiding somebody. Thank you guys for watching.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.